him for what? I'm not.
Are we live? Oh my god!
All right, we are live. We are live on YouTube now.
I'm about to say.
Out there too.
Goodness gracious, this is a little bit different today. Everybody's just about a little bit different today.
You know what I'm saying? Can't put a finger on it though. Pause if needed.
I don't.
It wasn't. Every time you say positive needed,
Bro,
it
is
far from needed.
Safe than sorry, bro. Safe than sorry.
But then
bro.
then there's times you play it unsafe and you don't be sorry.
Bro, well, I do be sorry, bro.
That nigga Sage, I ain't gonna lie, positive needed. I went outside. Then 3 minutes later,
I went back inside. Positive needed.
Nah, not even that. Not even that. He'll say 17 positive needed. Then randomly. Now that meat was fire though. And just keep going.
Bro.
And then we, hey yo,
I forgot y'all like this,
bro. Because y'all sit there and be like, the pause wasn't needed. The pause wasn't needed. So I'm like, I bet. Let's just keep it pushing. And then now shit needed.
Then you say the most pause-worthy thing in the world,
and then don't think the pause is needed. It's crazy,
bro. I thought we was adults.
Just listen to that, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go back to this little two-man that we had. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, the only podcast in which we do things differently every single time. I know people are thinking, is this a guest run or are we trying to replace one of the members? I'm here to tell you it's both.
Oh, fuck.
I'm here to tell you it's trial.
I'm cooked.
Listen, we have a very, very, very special guest in the building today. Very special guest in the building. Wait, how special is he? Very special. Okay. Y'all don't watch children's shows enough.
That was you are my special layup, by the way.
Y'all gotta watch like more Miss Rachel, or is it Miss Gracie or whatever? Gracie's Corner.
You don't even know which.
Gracie's Corner, same.
I'm about to say Gracie's Corner and Miss Rachel are so opposite ends of the spectrum.
No, they are not. They all baby shows.
Dora.
They are. Gracie's Corner is strictly music. Gracie's Corner is strictly music. Miss Rachel is like grown up.
Put it in.
I'm about to say I did.
See, there you go.
Hey, I did. I went to a kid's birthday party this weekend, and I did run into it's a 1-year-old birthday party. I did run into one of those parents that is, I don't let my child watch that. That's demonic. Me, wow.
What show is
they
this?
still make those people?
Yeah, no question.
Yo, Miss Rachel, they're all kid shows. They all kid shows. They're like, but they say the way that the cadence of the music and the tone is trying to get babies to subconsciously do addictive things. I don't know.
That YouTube TV kids brain rot? I believe that though. For that,
I'm about to say, yeah, the YouTube kids brain rot is a thing. I'm experiencing it with my daughter. We trying to wean her off of it now. I thought it was safe work. I thought it was like, all right, bet. I put on Miss Rachel. You watch Miss Rachel, Mr. Rachel, Rachel's cousin. You know, I thought it was safe. Man, 30 minutes in the autoplay. I don't know what the hell she's watching. She's watching off-brand Spider-Man, and I don't know what's going on. And all these episodes are not kid-friendly. YouTube kids got to check that out. It is some non-kid-friendly stuff on there.
Damo, it'll be a teddy bear with like a Spider-Man skin, and then all of a sudden that one is like murdering another teddy bear, and you're like, whoa.
And it's all brain rot noises too. Like, there's no like dialogue. Yeah, there's no dialogue.
Yeah.
It's nothing but brain rot sounds. And my daughter is eating it up. And I'm like, no, we cannot have this. Let's watch something else, please.
Yeah,
there's like 3 Hulks on the screen, all different colors.
Yeah. Maybe that mom was right. I don't know. I heard them moms got the best pussy though. The ones that think everything is demonic, they demonic the whole time. Listen, man, we do have a special guest. The one and only. You've probably heard him before, seen him, heard him. We'll definitely see him at DreamCon. Rap So Petty in the building.
Hi, man.
Say what's up to the people.
I'm supposed to say what's up. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Rab, aka the Hood Dove King. You might have seen me if you watch all my side shit, but as you said, you've heard me. But I'm gonna be at DreamCon, baby. It's gonna be up. It's gonna be up. I'm only reason I'm only drinking goddamn water right now because I'm trying to lose a little bit more weight before it's early so I can gain it all back.
Yo,
do you hoop? Do you hoop?
Not well enough.
Okay. Well, we might be hosting something. I want to get a gauge of your play style. You know.
Oh. I'm there for morale. I got
so you ain't got an NBA player comp?
Oh.
I
got that speech for you. That's it.
Shit. Yeah, we need him on the court.
That's crazy. Look, whatever y'all need me for, I'm here for.
Say less. If you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, make sure that like button, make sure that subscribe button, make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. I was out, like I said, at a kids' party. The word of mouth is obviously working. They said, one of them was like, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" And I thought he was gonna blow up the spot. And I was like, let me go ahead and get the pen and paper out. But he was like, "Yeah, LeBron James, I need your autograph." And so, at least they can recognize the face. They haven't put it to the name yet. It's getting somewhere. Just keep it working. If you're an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. We just got a call the other day from some of the biggest podcasters in the game. Not numbers wise, numbers on the scale wise. They are literally some of the widest podcasters in the game, and said that we need more 5-star reviews. Bezos, do you have a 5-star review for us?
Yes, this is from Kamani H. Let's keep it a buck forever. Been a fan of the pod for a long minute now. Y'all even brought me up on stage once. It was me and some other New York dude, and y'all was cracking jokes about our rooms being small. I definitely remember this dude. A couple years later, y'all still podding, and my room's still small. Keep up the good work, y'all.
Bro, man.
Is that the clip when he was like, when you laying down, do your feet touch the wall?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
That nigga said no. What?
Damn.
I actually got some smoke for
listen.
today, so I'm ready.
Oh yeah, man. We on New Yorkers next today, buddy. I'm already knowing.
Last but certainly not least, I think I covered all the checks and the balances and all that other stuff. If you want to support us, and this really shouldn't even be a question, you should support us. We should be the YouTube podcast version of Sinners. Everybody should tell everybody about us, but also send us your super chats. It's the only way we can keep the lights on here. We're getting more and more expensive as the day goes by.
Fucking true.
Yeah, you gotta keep those super chats coming. BG's also became an MVP member for 32 months.
Damn. Shout out to you.
Okay.
Yes. Congratulations on the new crib, Sage. Just curious on how the process was looking for a house in the DMV.
What the
you
fuck?
can have the fridge in the room now. Jaw like water.
Yeah, I knew it. See, that's not your trusting you, keep it a buck bastards. But the process honestly was a bit annoying, but that's because I'm not the most patient person. So going house to house to house, and then some bullshit reason happened, or an owner not trying to sell, or owner not trying to rent, that whole thing is annoying. But once you get in the house, no more paperwork, nothing like that. It actually goes from a lot of stress to a lot of fun outside of, when you got to swipe the card.
Shout out to Droopy for $4.99. There we go. Says, did you know that Jabba the Hutt theme song was used for Uncle Ruckus's theme song?
No, I did not.
Is that true?
I'm not
gonna fact check you, man.
I don't even know Jabba the Hutt's theme song.
Gang, I've never watched Star Trek.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Wars watcher.
Star Trek, Star Wars.
Believe
that's what I'm saying. I watched Star Wars. I don't even remember Jabba the Hutt having a theme
I'm
song.
about to look this.
Does he talk?
He talking wah.
Yeah.
Is that the dude with the long hair, but not CP? No.
No, that's Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar, yeah.
Jabba the Hutt looks like a pile of poop. but I don't really remember him having a theme song. I'm dead serious. I don't know what he's talking about. Shouts out to Thaxton for $4.99. Listening to y'all, watching the playoffs, playing 2K while drinking for Cinco de Mayo. I think I'm about to bust.
Shout out to Cinco de Mayo. All celebrators of Cinco de Mayo today. Sorry, it's a Monday though, so good luck with that.
You celebrating Cinco de Mayo in the house?
Some niggas are.
All right, man.
Hey,
Some niggas are.
Is Cinco de Mayo like a St. Patty's Day type of holiday?
yeah, I just listened to it. That's the truth. What they just said.
Oh, bro.
What the fuck? Damn.
Hold on.
Drinko de Mayo in the crib, but
I kind of damn. Okay. I'll listen to that later. Yeah, send us your super chats. You know, it really goes a long way. Before we get started, I got the guys here with me. B-Souls, how you doing today?
Doing good, bro. Doing great.
You keep saying this. Is that true though?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
You every Monday and Thursday, you doing great.
How was
This
your
is my
mental
favorite?
health?
This is my favorite part of the week, for real. All my pain just goes away, and I'm here with the guys.
so what about the rest of the week? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm chilling, man.
To say
I really don't do much. Pain is a crazy word. I didn't mean to say pain.
No,
That
you
was
did what
crazy.
you did though, so that's why.
Yeah.
I did. I'm chilling, man. I'm
Don't
chilling.
deny no, brother. It's okay.
We'll talk offline. I know what that means. We'll a meeting after the pod. Domo, how you doing today?
You know me, man. Been cooling outside, putting holes in the ground type shit. You feel me? I mean, I've been stepping for real, putting word to mouth, getting the word around, you know, the berry about the pod and everything.
You a thug today? What the fuck? I don't like thugs.
I ain't never heard that terminology.
It's crazy.
I don't like
Putting
thugs.
holes in the street.
Holes in the ground, outside putting holes in the ground, man. Come on, putting feet to pavement.
Sage, how are you doing today? Please say something normal.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just made this chair about 5 minutes ago. Fuck everybody on the stage for thinking it would break. Knew that shit easy. No manual needed.
Wait, lean back.
As we 5 minutes in, gang.
Right.
I'm a little scared.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Clang.
Nah, man. But it's been good. Just been watching basketball while I'm having a good time setting all this shit up, man.
Is that a basement you're in?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You told your girl to wait upstairs?
What?
All right, man. Without further ado, man, let's get into the ball. I feel like B-Souls is one of the worst people on the internet.
Oh.
Well.
like that.
Yeah. I feel like B-Souls is one of the worst people on the internet. All
I'm
right.
not gonna lie, I swore Domo had the button ready. I just had a feeling the way he was talking earlier. I thought Domo was be like, I got it. Boom.
Hell no, I'm an L host too.
Let's start off with some of the harder hitting questions first. Like, you know, let's get real political. Similarly adjacent to Israel-Palestine conversation. What is the type of car that the worst drivers on the road drive? So let me give you an example.
Anything tan.
It's definitely Nissan. The worst driver in the world.
Yeah. Nissan up there, Kia up there, but anything tan. Final answer.
For me, I think it's the any car that's like green all over. And the door is silver. Any sort of car with any sort of body damage at all, like any discoloration.
Wait. It's body damage, and you still drive the same way you got the damage.
Yeah. For sure. They got the trunk
in your front left side, and you about to cut me off on the front left side. That shit.
That's how they know. They got the trunk bungee corded to the bumper in the back, and they still over here late braking and everything like this. Yeah. Those are the worst drivers.
Checking ass niggas.
Damn.
I got a list. Okay.
I forgot the name. I forgot the name. It's that one logo that shit. I can't think of it. I think hold on.
Infinity.
I got you. No. I got you.
Damn, he pulled it up fast.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god.
Hey, maybe that's a different topic.
This is the worst drivers, buddy. Let's talk about it.
Damo's
Let's really talk.
10.
That's great.
Damo's trying to go for 10.
Those are the worst drivers.
No!
Whoa.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey!
Somebody messy. What the hell?
And this is why.
You two don't even know what's going on. It's cool. Worst drivers. Anyone with a pickup truck, specifically by GMC, y'all are really bad drivers. Anyone with a Honda Civic with stickers on it, you're a really bad driver. Because I know you'd be mad customizing it to be a speed demon on the highways. Yeah, you're a really bad driver. Teslas are really bad drivers. Yeah, they're the only ones on my list that I get pissed at for driving way too slow. So yeah, Tesla's on my list. And any van. I think van drivers, specifically the soccer moms. And soccer moms are horrible drivers.
Early 2000s vans. Early 2000s vans that are green, that are tan. You know what? Green and tan. Any car that's green and tan.
It's tan, bro.
Nah, I'm glad B-Souls gave his list because now I gotta take some shots. BMW drivers. Them niggas can't drive. I ain't gonna lie. In my experience on the road, BMW drivers are the worst. And I like how B-Souls basically said everybody on the road can't drive. Nigga named every type of car.
I named 3 cars.
Name like 18. You named every car on the road, man.
Teslas, trucks, and Honda Civics. Come on, bro.
That's the road.
The only thing he didn't say was Toyota. So
mine came down.
Shout out my Lexus drivers, I guess.
And you probably a bad person. Not gonna lie. Take that how you will.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we got that out the way. Another one. This is just some of the most hard-hitting conversations. This is literally why people tune into the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. I don't know why this tweet was going around the world. People was talking about it. 200-pound women is slight work. LOL, especially if she's well proportioned. Rab, I saw that you tweeted about this.
Oh, thank God. God bless whoever made that tweet because my entire timeline has been nothing but thick, gorgeous, everything all up and down. Shout out to whoever made that. Shout out to whoever made that. Bless upon you and your family.
Do you weigh over 200 pounds?
Who, me? No question.
Yeah. Okay.
No question.
Okay.
I haven't been under 200 pounds in my adult age.
Okay. I don't know. I saw a lot of lying on the timeline. There was this one woman who was like close to 300.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, she said she was like 210.
Yeah,
we can't have that. We can't have that. Come on now.
You can't be lying about your weight on a thread that's trying to boost up the thickies, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's counterproductive.
What does 200 even look like on a woman? I just don't have a frame of reference.
A million things because their weight is proportioned differently than ours. Like our weight usually goes like 2, 3 places, but it looks completely different.
Wait, what's the 3 places? What's the 3 places that it go?
For us, it's most likely going back, gut, neck, and maybe waist.
Okay, we ain't never seen no man with a fat ass for us. What you saying?
I mean, I'm not looking at man ass, so I can't really. If y'all need scientific theory of that, I'm not doing ass. I'm not looking at man ass. But as a nigga with a gut, as a man with a gut,
you're not lying though.
It do be some niggas out here taking after their mamas. So
neck, gut.
Wait, what?
Niggas be mad hips. Niggas got hips. It be niggas. It's a nigga in the Discord. He be posting his workout clips every time he posts them. Everybody in Discord. Yeah, man. You your mama's son, boy. I ain't gonna lie. You your mama's son. You ain't get none of your daddy traits, nigga.
That's Janice's son right there, boy. You can
boy,
tell.
oh boy, you got you every bit of your mama. Crazy.
Hell nah, man.
Niggas be out here 85% hips. Crazy.
But y'all really scared of a woman that's 200 though? That's a thing?
Yes.
It's the internet. They scared of sunlight.
Wait, no, hold on.
For me,
I'm scared.
I like the time, baby.
Another again, they be pulling up the most illogical tweets. They said somebody was like, if you can't front squat 360 pounds, just say that. And I was like,
you don't need to do that.
No, but that's what they said. That's
Lynch.
That's what they said. And I said, you know what? I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't front squat 360 pounds. So I'm scared. I'm coming to the internet first. I am scared of thick women. If that's what it takes, if front squatting 360 pounds,
we all the same weight laying down.
That's
no, we not
true. That's also not.
Yeah. Get on a bump, then, nigga. Get on a bump, then, nigga. Let's find out.
You cannot.
Hey, get up on that bunk, baby. What's up?
There's a top bunk, bottom bunk. Some niggas sink, some don't. Hell nah. Hell nah.
What size bed do y'all have too? Because that's another part of the conversation.
California King. California King.
Need that
worried about bed size with that. Brother, you got some shit you need to worry about.
What? You need the right bed. I can get away currently. I can get away with like a queen. I can get away with a queen.
You can get away with a queen with a 200.
Yeah, I'm about to say 200. You can put a joint in a
6'7" giant dealing with centers and power forward you have in your bedroom.
First of all, they said 200 pounds. I know the conversation's around 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Most of those people in that thread were not directly at 200 pounds. Okay.
No, like 200.
Let me see this thread, man.
Wait, you said 260?
I seen some 250s, 260s, 215s, 230s.
Shit.
It's all about height. It's all about where it's put at. They weren't lying about the proportion thing. Like, it's where this weight is. If you got 50 pounds of ass, yes, your 200 gonna look great.
50 pounds.
I'm with him. I think y'all niggas is just.
Yeah. I need to see the thread again. Yeah, I need to see the thread to see the two.
But you like them petite though, right?
Like plenty of those. If likes were still public, you could just scroll through mine.
Oh my god,
it's been a good time this week.
Let me.
Like if she like 5'11", 210, she not even big at all. She just tall at that point. So
that is very true.
Hey, you wouldn't date a woman 5'11", 210. Stop it.
Shit, I
don't
go against nobody.
Oh, he said we're not talking about dating.
I wasn't talking about dating.
I mean, I see.
I'm
50
talking about
pounds.
a quick workout with a 200-pound woman.
What's up with you, bro? What's going on today, man?
This is what this thread is about. It said they like work. What are we talking about? Fucking
shit.
Bench pressing? No.
Let me see something. I know how to find this tweet. Let me
see. I see 50 pounds of ass. I'm okay. B-Souls is right. Give me the ones that's 115 and below.
Oh yeah, I want them.
You like to pick them up?
You want them to blow away in the wind.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like maybe if wind does come through the room, I gotta hold you down. Yeah.
Hell nah. Look at it right now. That's cool.
Sage, oh my gosh. You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait till we get to Texas.
What am I supposed to do?
We're gonna put all this to the test. I hear what everybody's answer is. I know what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, while I'm on a timeline, I know exactly what to do because I went through some of this thread just now. A lot of them got their name, them 2 arrows, and
DreamCon.
Yep.
And they go to some of the photos. They got a little cosplay on. I tell y'all what, I know exactly what to do on the timeline. You know my friend Rab?
Crazy.
Do you know my friend Sage? Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
That's
Hey,
nice.
tell her I
I'm
keep the
right now.
goals in, and we gonna just keep it rolling. Yeah.
Where did the tweet lie? Is there a problem with the tweet? It seems like the tweet's pretty accurate. They look good if they're well proportioned.
It says slight work. What do you know about a 200-pound woman being slight work, Bezos?
Slight work? What does that mean? Slight work in what way? In the bedroom?
Shit. Oh, that one almost got me.
What do you think? What do you think slight work
A
means?
little bench press ain't never went too bad.
I don't know, like squatting them in the bedroom. I don't
squatting them in the bedroom.
No, not squatting them in the bedroom. Those are two. No. I did not say squatting them in the bedroom as one sentence. Those are two different.
Baby boy, you seen the African gorilla squat?
But that's the front squat. That's the front squat of 360 pounds. That's what they talking about.
That's
That's slight work. So do you think that 200-pound women are slight work?
I'm doing all that, but slight work in general is in taking 200 pounds down. What?
I don't think it's slight work.
I ain't scared.
They look good though, but like it's not slight work in a good way. Like,
it's
a lot of women
work in a bad way.
Ain't nobody running from all that.
Nah, obviously there's some people that's running from all that. I don't know.
I hear
there are people that don't feel like it's light work.
I'm running from that. I'm saying I'm running from that.
I'm just saying this is like a good challenge, is what I'm saying. Like
it's not a good challenge for me. I'm a faithful man. I'm running from all that. I don't need none of it.
Y'all ain't gotta do like a handstand with the bitch. You just gotta like. No.
I'm not doing nothing with the bitch. How about that?
We all the same. We all the same when we laying down.
You keep saying I disagree.
I'm about to say the women disagree with that. I'm not gonna
Yeah, the mattress disagrees with that. I ain't gonna lie, but
gravity disagree with that one. I don't know.
Hey, we don't mess with no cheap mattresses these ways. Hey,
I'm trying to even. You know what? I'm thinking about it too hard. Damo's right. I love my woman. So
facts. I love my girl.
Okay, on to the next thing. You know who has Twitter on lock? African Twitter has Twitter on lock. This one is actually more viral than the one that we just talked about. I don't even know what's really going on in this clip. I just want y'all to see it. I want y'all to be able to react to it.
I've seen this.
I think I've seen this.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Babe. What are you doing?
I'm eating. Nothing.
Look at this.
I don't trust any man that's typer.
That's a picture of me.
Why do you dress like this for Instagram and then you dress like this for me?
What are you talking about?
I mean, why can't you dress like this in the house? The way you dress like this, why can't you just wear this right now and stand around and eat your apples? And look at the way you eating this. Look.
I don't want to wear that tight clothes at home. Don't you want me to be comfortable?
No, I don't. I want you to be like this. I want you to look just like this at the house.
Where is this coming from?
It's coming from the fact that I feel like you don't like to do stuff for me, but when it comes to everybody else or even IG, you love to go out your way. When you go out with your girlfriends, you do the most. When you're about to post a picture on Instagram, you do the most. When it's just me and you chilling, you do nothing.
Yeah, because Instagram is monetized.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. I didn't know she said that.
Yo, because Instagram is monetized.
It's monetized.
Is this a skit? Is this supposed to be a skit?
This is 100%.
Of course.
Nah, this casual conversation got 17.
No. I'm saying, like, is this supposed to be something funny? I don't.
No, it's supposed to be a social commentary.
Okay.
Is this a skit?
Oh,
wait, but I did not know she said that. I am about to do a heel turn, but let's watch the rest of it now because I want to be surprised.
You do nothing.
Yeah, because Instagram is monetized. This is not.
I just want to be appreciated a little bit the way Instagram get the appreciation.
But you have the full package. Everything is underneath here.
It doesn't matter. When you go buy a phone, right? They give you the phone inside of a box. They package it so nice and all that. I want you to package the package. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this right here, I know you bad. We know that. I would love to appreciate it too, the way everybody on Instagram does.
Me, I just feel like you appreciate it. You're just asking me to do extra things. You're just complaining at this point. What? This is complaining.
Do you not see my point of view? Like, do you not see the fact that this is not right?
I don't think it is a problem. You just want me to switch it up, and I don't know. What do you want me to wear now?
Go put on the bathing suit.
Why? Are we going swimming?
Why we ain't going swimming? Fine, just put on some lingerie then.
That nigga bricked up right now. Oh my God.
Freaky boy.
Now
So
that
You
didn't
go
need
wear
a
some
post.
boxers around the house. What the fuck?
She just got to walk around like the GTA the whole time?
Okay, y'all. I was on the same side as y'all.
No, not off of one line.
Bro,
Oh
you
my
let go of that
God.
because she make a bag off Instagram.
Come on, man.
I was on the same side of y'all when she said, yeah, but I would not get into this conversation. It wouldn't have even gotten to the point where she could give the justification because I wouldn't have had this conversation. But if I ever hear that the justification is, yeah, because Instagram is monetized,
I don't want to hear none of that. Everybody watching on YouTube right now, this man not just talking about super chats like literally like 15 minutes ago.
no, I understand that.
And now monetization's a problem. Now monetization's a problem.
I'm not monetizing.
Sending these super chats is a problem too.
I'm not monetizing based off of my looks. Now, I do think I'm handsome. I do think some people send the super chats just because I am handsome. I am not wearing clothes based off of that. Everything that she said is fine. Like I don't agree with that she has to wear whatever in the house. The
boxers or lingerie
monetization is crazy.
for her monetization, she was wearing a regular outfit.
Wait, so what I'm saying though is because he said lingerie. That's fine that you wear the lingerie online because it's monetized. So I got to start paying you to wear the lingerie.
It didn't even look like she was wearing lingerie though.
Wasn't wearing lingerie.
No, but that's what he said. No, I'm just going by what he said. Not the one picture that we saw. He said put the lingerie on that you be.
He said, put some lingerie on, as in this is what I want you to walk around the house in. Not that
I want you to look beautiful. I want you to like you putting in effort for
first
me.
off, any nigga who beard is beady beads, I'm not trying to hear none of that from. To start with. Secondly, bro, she making a bag off it, and she wearing regular clothes. She get up, she get fine with her girls when she go out. She literally said in the occasions when I need to get ready, I get ready. Now I'm not with most of the women that retweeted it and was like, "Oh, just take out," but do give her a reason to get dolled up. I'm not wearing my best fits of just chilling around the house, bro. That's just not
a waste of a fit.
I agree.
Waste of a fit.
I agree with that. I agree with everything. Again, I'm on her side. I'm on her side for the whole. Look, I'm in the house. I got my Sonic pajamas on. I'm chilling. Like that's it. I'm not putting on the 3-piece suit. Obviously, that nigga not having no types of haircut. Like I understand that. The justification being monetization is where she lost me. That's
how is that where she loses you when the only reason she's posting those pictures to Instagram is for the bag? It's not even like she's trying to show herself off. I'm getting dolled up to get a bag for real. To me, that just says no cap. If it wasn't for the bag, Instagram will be getting pajama fits.
If anything, that's better than just showing off for your friends. I feel like regular girls be doing that. Just put it on Instagram for the
best argument that you dress up for your.
Now hear me out, because y'all right, y'all quadruple teaming me. I feel it. This is the pipeline to OnlyFans. I said it.
Oh my God!
What?
Yes.
And if it is, then hey, that's their relationship. All I'm saying is, I'll take it a step further. Fuck the beady beads and a beard. You asking her to get dolled up, you were wearing a blazer and sweatpants. I don't think she should be getting dolled up. I don't think she should be getting dolled up. Yeah, like, what are we really asking for? If you sitting here in a 3-piece suit, in a tuxedo, whatever the case is, I get it. You want your woman to match your energy. You got you dolled up at the house chilling for her. Why can't she get dolled up? I can respect that. You sitting here with this half-ass Zoom meeting outfit on, and then talking about why ain't you dressed up like Instagram? Nigga, you're miserable.
We can acknowledge that's the wrong messenger, right? I acknowledge that it's the wrong messenger.
The message is dumb. It's the wrong message.
I'm sorry if you think that tank top pictures are a gateway drug to OnlyFans, I don't know what you got going on.
If somebody told her though, because again, I think the message is wrong too. The justification is wrong. If somebody told her, oh, okay, I mean, you got the tank top on, take a little bit more off. It's for monetization. Listen, I don't like the message. I don't like the justification. I'm on your side, Miss Ma'am. I know it's a skit. Just don't justify it like that. I think it just threw me off. It threw me off. I'm sorry.
All the way off though. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying it couldn't have been just one bad point, but 99% he's still a dumbass.
That's what I'm saying. We agreeing. 99%. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Not even 99%. 100% he's still a dumbass. You just don't have to justify like that. If she's I'm cool with wearing what I'm wearing. I'm comfortable in the house. Yeah, right on, sister. Don't shave your underarms.
My bad. I make money on Instagram every time I post.
Based off of your look, so that's the reason that you get dolled up and all.
So okay, well we gonna run through this. Because the reason why a lot of people don't, or most men don't go for the I just post pictures is because it's just not a normal thing. Both men and women like seeing women. That is a proven fact. Both men and women, unless you are a man who likes men, don't like seeing men on their timeline. If it was easier for men to just look good and make money, more men would do it. Omar, you want to tell me that you wouldn't just post on Instagram because people like your fit and make a bag from it?
I think the difference though would be, one, I would wear fits just as a whole. Like I think that would be it. And two, that wouldn't be my justification in the conversation with my partner where she's saying that. Because I also think the other dynamic involved in that would be she's crying about not going out, which, all our girls cry about not going out. But what I'm saying is my justification wouldn't be, it's for the bag. That's why I don't get dressed up for you. There's no bag involved. Whoa.
But that wasn't the first thing she said though. Like he asked her why was she doing these things.
So much.
It was comfortability. It was to be comfortable. That was her reason.
Nick, would it be uncomfortable? I agree with you. Yes, comfortable.
But he kept poking and prying.
Hey, tell him it's just to be comfortable. When she said, I heard this is my man ears. This is just my man ears. It's monetized here. Oh, so what? This that type of relationship? In order for me to get something out of you, I gotta spend
using my listening ears. Using my listening ears. All I heard was him ask her, "Why don't you get dolled up?" Because I like to be comfortable. Then he asks again, "Well, why can't you be comfortable? Look at how you do on Instagram." Well, on Instagram, I get paid.
The only reason I get dressed like that to be on Instagram is because I get paid.
Yes,
that does not mean that's not the equivalent of you don't pay me to look good in the house.
Thank you.
No, bitch, I just am comfortable and chilling.
Did y'all have y'all man ears on when y'all listen to that?
My man ears different.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I don't care about
I'm about to say, I don't know.
No,
man.
in reality, I wouldn't care. Like, where you? I mean, don't shave your underarms. I really don't.
In reality,
you would never see nothing but me everywhere, bro.
In reality, I need to know what John's girl is doing right now. Because the way you talking in chat about this situation, what is your girl doing, gang? How does your girl feel about this, John?
Right. Let's close. She had a tank top on.
And I promise you, this nigga John, I don't got no girl. Exactly.
Now she was bad though. Most people not talking about that in this.
Nigga said in a tank, less revealing clothes. What she was wearing wasn't even that crazy. I don't even consider that less revealing. Like I don't.
Plus, y'all know how I feel about these conversations.
Just walk around in lingerie because you around the house.
Just throw on a bathing suit to sit in the living room.
You gotta think what they do with iPhones and shit. All right, so you carry your box with you, my nigga? It's like, is that you got your iPhone box with you?
I'll give you a better one. You ever seen the pictures of the Big Mac on the commercials? What the one you get like? Shut the man. Anyway,
but I'm gonna take it back. I keep my shoe boxes.
My God. Well, that's I guess. But you don't walk around everywhere you go right when you get out the car.
No, but if I go to Foot Locker and they hand me a beat up shoebox, even if the shoes is good,
that's different. Because I'm like that. You ain't even no beat up ass shoebox.
But no, she can wear what she wants to wear. Okay. Let's get into the next one. Couple more. Quick hitters. Israel, Palestine. Huh? Is it important for your significant other to watch your content?
No,
No.
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 Hell no.
Not at all. I sit there and watch anime, let alone react to it, let alone make fucking tier list and hot
Well-
takes about the shit. So if she doesn't like that, or if she just gets tired of my voice all the time, no, she ain't gotta watch my shit.
I think it's 1,000,001 ways to support your significant other as a content creator. You knowing buying something like this on the wall, just my at name or something is support. Getting something with the content you know I do. Say do anime content too. Buying me some anime stuff I can show off on my stream and things. Like it's 1,000,001 things you can do to support this.
Do you think it's important for them to be in the loop? Like if you're into anime, she has to be somewhat in the loop. And I would think naturally, like, this is a part of your life, so finding somebody who is into anime would be a plus anyway. But do you think it's important that, let's say she's not into anime, not into basketball, not into whatever your niche is it important for her to then get into that niche, or start to at least understand the conversations that are being had?
Nah, because it's about compromise anyway. So maybe she's just big on like Justice League and shit, or Invincible, or if it's not that, maybe she got some sitcoms to put me on too. I think ultimately, if you care about each other, just take up each other's interests, but don't fake the funk. When you start faking the funk, that's when she go left.
I take my answer back. Yes, it is important for your significant. No, I'm not even being different. I really have to think about it.
Yeah, let's jump on them.
It is important for your significant other to be somewhat informed or knowledgeable about your content. It's beyond support. I don't know about y'all, but anybody with a significant other, I don't know that many people with significant others that don't ask them about their work or ask them about what they got going on or try to have these conversations. If you're gonna try to have this conversation, motherfucker, you need to know what you're talking about. If you asking me about this content shit, if you asking me about what's going on, blah, 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 watch the damn stream. Watch the video so you know what's going on so we can really have this convo. Don't just, like Say said, because then it comes off as faking the funk. If you don't watch none of my content, but you want me to sit here and talk to you about a beef I got going on or a disagreement I got going on, if you're not willing to sit there and watch what happened, the fuck we about to talk about? What we got to talk about for real? Like, honestly, because then it's just me explaining shit. And I'm just speaking for me personally.
Yeah.
I like having conversations. I don't like explaining shit, especially shit that I just did. That's easily digestible.
I mean, but the opposite don't work though. That's why I think it's just a matter of interest, because she work a regular 9 to 5 at CVS. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, now I must be a pharmaceuticals and aspiring doctor or some shit. No, I'm gonna just ask questions and she gonna tell me what happened.
But unless you were certain, but I'm not gonna say that. But you should have some type of work experience in retail or something that's relatable, so you can at least understand where she's coming from and carry a conversation based off her work day.
If you were CNA, I have no conversation with that'll ever understand that because I've never.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
I think
I can talk to Vent and be fine personally. I don't. You don't have to understand everything that's going on. Just listen to me. That's all I personally need. But that's me. I can just vent and be fine. Like. I don't need you to. First of all, I probably want to. I just need to get off my chest. But that's
venting, like you venting to your girl, and your girl coming to you to have a conversation about what you got going on or something you doing that's going on with work. To me, is two different things. I'm with you. I can vent about the Lakers losing. That's cool. You come to me asking about. Wait, so what does being down 3-1 mean? I don't got time to explain this. I really do. We're down 3-1. You think I want to explain being down 3-1 right now?
But I think the difference in the conversation, like I don't think it's important. Well, I'll say this. Naturally, you would want to find somebody who has shared interests as you. Sometimes that just doesn't align. Over time, I would kind of expect you to learn some things, so we're not always starting from ground zero or whatever the case may be. And I think that that's truly just the natural evolution of a relationship. Specifically watching my content, I do not think that that's the most important thing for the most part. And maybe it's because of the channel that I have anyway. Like you'll probably know my opinion on it regardless, especially if it's something like worthwhile talking about enough. Like I'm trying to think if Kai Cenat did some shit or if Jamie Foxx did. Oh, Shannon Sharp. If Shannon Sharp did some stuff, I expect us to talk about Shannon Sharp. I made a video about it. I don't expect you to watch the Shannon Sharp video because we've talked about it 10, 15 times in the house already. So it's not important for me to for you to watch my specific content. It is important for you to get into my interest to some degree, to learn something. Don't be lost. That shit weird.
I definitely think the having a similar thing is a thing. Personally, bro, after I do this shit all day, I'm not talking about this when I'm
Also,
I'm
Yeah.
done. It is a cutoff, bro. When I leave this office, if I call you, we not talking about this, bro. Like, how was
Yeah,
your
if
day?
anything,
My
opposite
day was
is
cool.
cringe.
I was in front of a computer all day. Like, that's how I'm okay. But
And my girl doesn't even watch social media anymore. At least compared to how, like, when we first met. I don't know what happened. I guess it just gradually happened. Like, a lot of her time now is just spent like watching Netflix shows and that type of shit. She's not on YouTube as much as she used to be. So yeah. She watches the reels and stuff like that because she's on Instagram probably the most and TikTok. But that's not even her like reaching out for it for like it just pops up on her For You page or whatever.
I had another one. Dang, it was about if she watches your content. Y'all don't think it's important for her to tell people about the content either, though, right?
Fuck no. It's my job.
She does it though willingly.
It's enough supporters, bro. They talk amongst themselves and say enough, bro. I'm cool.
I actually prefer mine to not watch it at all, especially the podcast. If we talk about who the baddest in the game is, I don't want to have that conversation later on. Right? Right? Right?
Shut up,
Okay.
Me personally.
That's how you tackle that issue.
I don't think she needs to tell.
I'm telling her, shut up. You know what time it is. And this is why I don't want to watching it, because I'm lying.
I don't feel like she needs to go around telling people, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You don't gotta lie about it though. Like, I mean, and what a lie is subjective, but I mean, you don't gotta lie about the shit. Like for my girl, it was a point in time we both worked from home. She was tutoring kids, like virtually tutoring kids. And the setup I used to have, it would have my plaque like right behind her. So she'd be tutoring kids, and I would hear from the other room, kids is asking, "You do YouTube? Is that a YouTube plaque?" And her, "Oh nah, it's just a prop. It's just decoration." Bitch, wait a minute now. You better put some damn respect on some shit. Like, listen, somebody
like that.
it is a YouTube plaque. Somebody does have it. I don't know.
You need to lie, because the next conversation is, "Oh, I want to get into YouTube. Can you tell me how?" And now
then
she's
just
trying
lie.
to make some sort of connection and all this, and I'm like, I don't even really want to talk to you about. I don't want to mentor you a YouTuber, tell you about. That's not me. Not no more.
Y'all know me. I'm always against lying about what you do. Yeah, I've always been like that.
I just don't like the conversation. That's why I lie.
I just don't care about that. Like when it comes to it, bro. When I'm done, when I get from in front of this computer, bro, I don't want to think about shit that got to do with this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The word
That's
content will piss me off. So
Like I'm cool.
Wait, so how do you? Because I think that this is a problem that like a lot of creators face. When I'm not in front of the camera or whatever the case may be, or when I'm not in front of the computer, things still like flare in my head. I don't know. I could be out wherever. Even the question about what the worst kind of drivers are. Like that was me driving to Chick-fil-A, not in front of the camera, not in front of the computer, 8:00 at night, and somebody, cut me off or whatever the case may be. Automatically, after my initial, this person can't drive, da 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 da. My next thought is, that's a great question to ask on some sort of content platform. How do you disconnect that?
I don't think you're supposed to disconnect that. I think that's the part of you. Like that. That's what keeps your content going. The fact that you're so creative that at any moment something will pop up. It's just when you turn that into every waking moment of what you're doing, gotta be an idea.
yeah.
But even when I'm watching just regular, like I'll just watch some anime or whatever, I'm thinking of jokes right off the bat. But sometimes I don't. And when I don't try to force it, bro. Like I don't. So that's just part of being a creator, and he just keeps the content going.
It's literally where my last hot take came from, and from the Chipotle line. So yeah, not to basically echo what Rab just said, but yeah, that part never turns off. But that's kind of why I don't want anyone else talking about it, because I've already done yapped, I've already done recorded, streamed, or whatever. Now offline, everything I do, every TV show I watch, every fuck it, everything I cook, even at times. Oh yeah, how can I put this, or how can I relate this to my channel one way or another? The last thing I want is somebody to then text my phone and ask questions. I'm over it at that point.
I do find that to be a little challenging, and we'll move on. Because even when I'm at the park, like I got a new camera, and I'll take my camera to the park because I'm just trying to learn how to use the camera, different things that I could be doing, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe I'll never do it because I'm truly at my desk or whatever the case may be. But I'll have it. I might be taking pictures of the trees, the beat, whatever, the flowers or whatever. And the game is going on. They're playing basketball in the back. You need to pull this out. This need to be content. This content right here. Me, I promise you. I'm trying to. This is my way of separating. Like me coming and still taking pictures. I know it's creative. I know all this. But every time I'm in some place or space, it's not like content that needs to be captured. I guess it's an idea for later on, but like me going to, I don't know, the world of Coke and tasting the Coke. We do not have to pick up cameras right now. We do not have to record this shit right now. Yeah. That would be annoying.
It's that forever hustler shit, bro. And like sometimes I'm just outside enjoying myself. Everything don't gotta be content. Everything you don't gotta monetize all your hobbies. Let me say that real quick.
Facts.
You do not have to monetize all your hobbies. Just because you pick up crocheting don't mean you gotta start an Etsy. Like shit be okay. You can just enjoy certain shit.
That's why I would be mad if I started IRL streaming. Well, I couldn't even start IRL streaming for this specific reason. I would want to just be by myself at some point in time. I don't know. Let me read off a couple of super chats here. This first one comes from Isaac Ali for $2. Says that the CIA is putting in overtime with these clips. Speaking specifically to the woman and the man. Shout out to DJ Hosta for $5.
5
says 1 B Souls versus 100 Sabrina Carpenters. I think B Souls goes down by submission. Oh wow.
You know what? When are y'all gonna admit that y'all was way wrong about that gorilla shit?
Yeah.
When is niggas gonna admit that?
What conversation? I'm not even gonna hop.
Man, like the more that the tryhards really came out there to actually answer the question, the more I realized how stupid that shit was. It's 100 people. It's 100 motherfuckers, man. I don't even know how we let that get that far. The way that the way that people was arguing, it was like 100 men or one guy with a pocket knife. The way y'all was talking about that shit is. That was really stupid.
The only reason why I'm not still backing down, when the experts started to come out, I said to myself, you know what? You get in there. You get 100 of gorilla experts in there. Let's put it to the test for real. Now I really do think the gorilla can win because y'all sound a little too confident.
I don't want to be an anti-intellectualist.
Oh no.
This is the only thing I'm gonna say about it. The only problem that we face is in a perfect world, yes, 100 men win. Okay. But we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a place where people gonna be people. Morale exists. The first person dies. It's a chance. It is a high chance because people be scary as shit. It is a high chance that people start panicking and we lose any plans we had. As well as people try to jump regular niggas all the time and still lose.
So you think that like what 50 of the 100 niggas just gonna slime each other out and start robbing each other or something?
No, I'm saying that people don't know how to coordinate regularly jumping people.
You ain't got to coordinate nothing past 20 minutes. They're really gonna be done for 20 minutes.
Coordinate for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I also think if we're talking,
did y'all see the video of the man fighting a bunch of the security guard fighting a bunch of people inside a restaurant?
Yeah, and they was doing one at a
Yes.
time. They really was kind of like low key doing
Like
one at a time.
people can't coordinate.
Yeah.
If you can't
Especially in
jump
a
a
tense
regular
moment.
person, I just don't. I get we win in endurance. We win when it comes to the numbers. I agree on that point, but people are also stupid. So like,
Man.
I think if you also take 100 random people, because I think that that's what's also flawed in people's arguments. They're thinking of like either the most perfect or close to perfect 100 people. Go outside, go to Walmart and just look at 100 men. Just count 100 men. Go to somewhere public and look at 100 men.
Yeah.
Dog, in that you might get 10 able-bodied men that you think could really fight a gorilla. You are going to get so many young people, so many old people, so many people that are overweight, so many people that ain't never been to the gym. By the time you get to, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna go to some place where there should be actually a good amount of people. I think I'm gonna go to the Battery when the Braves are playing or something like that, when they actually have a game. And I'm gonna just document 100 men, just straight up 100 men. And I'm gonna see how many able-bodied people are in there.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the more that the tryhards came out there, I got my education. They got their education. I'm even of the belief now that y'all boosting it to the point where the gorilla would get brain damage before it even just like anything else. If 100 people, if one by one, for some reason the gorilla just sat there, hands behind its back, and 100 random people from Walmart just punched it as hard as they can, at some point the gorilla feels pain. I feel like y'all act like the gorilla just wouldn't feel anything for
y'all
like
treating this gorilla like it's Thanos now, man.
And I'm not gonna lie. You two niggas
in the face. What are we doing?
You two niggas is why
I'm tickling its balls.
You two niggas is why I check out the conversation, because not only is logic thrown out the window when it comes to getting just 100 men, now niggas know they can damage a gorilla, and that's where I check out.
I'm not saying.
Hold on. Also, the fact that so many factors have to go right for 100 men to beat a gorilla is why I know 100 men can't beat a fucking gorilla. You got to get 100 American Ninja Warriors all off perk 30s with nothing to lose, with no fear at all. These niggas
do you think the average man can fight?
It's not, none of that's true. Do you understand?
Sage, do you think the average man can fight? When majority of men don't deal with squabbles outside of their high school career.
No,
once you get past like 18, your chance of fighting anybody goes down drastically. So do you think the average man can fight?
No, but I do think that the average man can throw a punch in a life or death situation. And what I'm saying is
that will cause damage.
Yeah, effective.
I'm saying
not a single punch.
I'm saying no, not a single punch would. But again, gorilla's durability, the way a gorilla would even realistically go about it is, I don't know why humans, especially us niggas, just put gorillas on this like omnipotency of IQ and power that it does not have. A gorilla is going to max out game breaker ult, all of that shit, the first 5-10 people tops, and then it's going to be disgustingly gassed. It is going to be gassed, let alone would it just run away. Can we talk about that too? If 100 people just started running at this one gorilla,
it would run away 100%.
Nah, that nigga gone, bro. So all of this shit, man. But
I'm just saying you're a lot to the average man.
I don't think the average man can do 50 push-ups. But I'm saying average man can do like 20.
Average man can't do 10.
That's what I'm saying. That's
what the average man can't do 10 push-ups.
Y'all stuck on the push-ups. I'm stuck on the fact. How did you come up with the gorilla only has a max capacity of 10 niggas?
So here's the thing. We do one of the reasons, outside of being intellectuals and like being able to create technology to take out these animals, we have some of the best endurance in the entire animal kingdom. We can outrun like when it comes to stamina.
We've hunted
we can run
bison.
longer than majority of animals.
No, we haven't. The motherfuckers
Bro, I'm talking about
that was
my
brought
God.
up in a time where you had to do that could do that. If
No,
you
do
got
y'all think
100
most people, do y'all think, okay, this is a genuine question. Do y'all think like 100 of today's humans just lose to one Neanderthal? They're like, because that's the way y'all are talking. Again, when we're having these conversations, we're talking like, y'all talking like it's player A is 2 John Joneses with a pocket knife, B is 3 cavemen, and then C is 100 average Walmart humans, and y'all are just like, bro, them niggas at Walmart are gone. I got John Jones with 2 pocket knives. Like, that's not how that would go down.
I do too.
Videos of grown men losing to one man.
That happens.
You can go on YouTube and find 10 of them.
Some niggas.
And we're talking like
You can't even
30 men. Now
You
we're
can't
talking
even
about,
find
again, another thing the gorilla loses in, a gorilla can't prioritize. That's another thing, which I also understand. But they are losing to regular people because the average man can't fight. A gorilla not losing to 100 of these. I don't care what you say. 100 of those, what they gonna do? Oh, the gorilla's gonna feel that in some place.
Hey, 100 of these right here,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I guess the way y'all are going about it is so crazy to me, man. Like, I'm just a believer that I bet this is how I genuinely think it would go. A gorilla. I know some of you niggas think we're fighting Homelander. That's fine. That's your opinion. We're fighting a gorilla. A gorilla is gonna start like mauling somebody. First nigga is dead. I think we all agree. First nigga's dead, bit in the neck, ripping.
Yeah, there will be some casualties.
Yes, yeah, for sure. During that event, there's gonna be like 5, 6, 8 niggas that are trying to kick the testicles, go for the eyes and stuff like that, which they have been proven to be weak to. They have been proven to be weak too. So if I know y'all niggas treat a gorilla like it's Achilles, I bet they're hitting the Achilles in the gorilla. At some point in time, a gorilla is not tanking 1,000 nut shots.
I think we gotta get to the nut shots. You are giving a lot to these men who just watch the face get more. Well, first off, and this is coming from somebody from St. Louis, a very dangerous state. A lot of men haven't seen a dead body. And a lot of people get queasy over blood.
Yeah.
When it comes to morale, a lot you saying just 5 people instantly gonna run up. People are gonna stop because they see, oh, this motherfucker killed him.
He got torn half.
Some people don't care. 100%. But the average man also don't just see dead bodies.
I want y'all to know I just looked up some averages, and again, these are just.
I sound like the average man after all these conversations.
These are just
What's
some
up,
averages.
man?
Look. These are just some averages because again, I think if you just looked at if you did 100-man generator, these numbers would be far worse. Average age of a man in the U.S. is 38. Average height is 5'8", 5'9". Average weight is 200 pounds. Average amount of push-ups is between I think it said 10 to 15 push-ups. In a minute, we're talking about in a minute, 10 to 15 push-ups is what the average man is doing.
What kind of niggas is out in this world? But maybe niggas
That's
from the
the
DMV
average man. That's the average man.
I do not believe that.
But when I go to war and I just see random people, I look and I say, "Oh, I know you ain't never."
Thank you.
My uncle about to turn 60 something. That nigga could knock out 20 push-ups, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about that. We gotta see where you got that from, bro.
What push-ups?
I guarantee you, my granny gun to her head could 2 to 10.
Sage, you can't get 100 average men that know how to start a fire or build a fucking tent.
Bro,
niggas can't even hunt. You can't get 100 niggas that know how to hunt, let alone fight a gorilla. And I'm not making this. This is not fucking Gorilla Grodd. This is not King Gorilla. This is not Omni Gorilla. This is just the average gorilla. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking too practical.
We good. We already did this last pod.
I'm telling you, as somebody, I think I'm the only person here. Rab, do you have like a traditional 9-to-5 job?
No.
Okay. So Domo works, but so I go to my job every once in a while when I'm supposed to. But I go to my job. I can guarantee you, Sage, these are people who don't do any physical activity besides walking from maybe where their lunch is, from their car to the office, to their apartment complex or wherever, to their home, into their house. Outside of that, they do no physical activity. I get it, men, testosterone, all that other stuff. At some point, though, all these things diminish. These are people who couldn't run a mile in 24 minutes. These people will quit before you even give them the opportunity to do it, before they actually get to the chance to do it. These are people who can't do 20 push-ups in a minute, 15 push-ups in a minute. I think we very much underestimate.
If it was 20 men, I'd be with you, Omar. But it's the sheer fact that it's 100.
I agree.
I'm just trying to
Numbers make it harder, and as you said, you got jumped by 4 people. It sounds like you got jumped by 4 people who were coordinated. Because we can pull up videos right now of one man getting jumped by 10 plus people and still winning.
Wouldn't that be a feat to a gorilla wouldn't one-shot it though? So therefore it'd be many minutes have gone by. Cause I think a gorilla can one-tap anybody, but it's not going to. It's going to
100 people. I agree. I'm saying if 100 men get scared, or 99 men get scared after one die.
I can't do that because if we bring fear into it, then the gorilla gonna be afraid. So, but it ain't no fight.
Gorilla's gonna be afraid. I'm saying the first casualty then has the men afraid. What do we do?
Shit, man. I think the conversation is best when they both locked in. But speaking of being locked in, B-Souls, bro.
Yo, chill. I've been watching.
No, rap. This ain't over, sucker. We'll do this on my platform. This ain't over, player. But yo,
chill. We just blew a 20-point lead.
Yes. For those that don't know,
and Brunson started.
As we're about to read some super chat. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that shit was stolen. Yeah, I thought
we weren't online for that. Yo, Souls was talking crazy offline.
This shit was sweet,
bro. This shit sweet.
Wait,
it was looking sweet.
Kitty Cat Towns.
You said Willy Wonka.
Wait, Domo, you was on my side. What the fuck? Talking about whoa, B-Souls, you was talking crazy. You was talking crazy with me. You was doing the most, actually. You was actually doing the most. I ain't gonna lie.
Actually, sir, I was talking crazy about Cat. I always talk crazy about Cat. That's nothing new.
I don't even know why you said that, because the Knicks got the best player in the series.
Oh shit. 10 pull-ups. Well, first of all, the nigga say I can't do 25 push-ups. Send $25, I'll knock out 25, but you got to send another one then, pussy. Now, 10 pull-ups, most niggas can't do 5 pull-ups. Some can't even do a pull-up.
That's how I know, though. All right.
No, I give you that. Yeah, some niggas can't do pull-ups.
I'm gonna do the experiment. Deadass for MVP content or something like that. I can do it tomorrow. I'm gonna go to a public place and just count 100 niggas. Just chilling for 199 says, if only Souls added the sound. Omar, I get it. Shaking my head. That's what he said. I'm gonna make it up. Rock, member for 14 months, superstar member for 14 months, says that white woman calling that black child the hard R and facing the exact opposite of repercussions is exactly why cancel culture doesn't exist.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit was nuts.
A million up,
up a million off of being racist. I promise you, if I said something like that right now, we would not be up a million. I promise you, just would not happen. Nah, we shouldn't test it. Novly for $3 says, Sage or Domo, have y'all played Expedition 33?
I'm about to, actually. My group chat just sent that shit in there. They sent Gears in there too, so we might be locked in on stream for the Gears one time. But then Expedition, I ain't played it yet.
2 more super chats. Droopy for $4.99 says, Sage does look like the type of dude that lives in the DMV. No disrespect.
That's got to be racist. That's gotta be racist, man. I just look like mumbo sauce or some shit. Like, what do you mean
about that?
Nah, I ain't nothing disrespectful about that.
Okay.
Unless you say I was from B-More, the Manakanukes.
Ack for $2 says the real question is 100 women versus 1 bodyguard.
Yeah, we seen that.
That's a funny sentence.
And last one, Nate DY for $10. These soldiers don't play that soundboard. That's crazy.
You chose to not be away on the soundboard when you right there. This is crazy.
Yeah, I get it. You fluster. You sweating right now. The Celtics is down. Hey, stay locked in, twin. That's what's wrong with the Celtics right now. They're not locked in. Don't follow their lead. I thought we clarified that both sides are going to fight regardless. One gorilla would run away from 100 humans coming for it. Same thing other way.
5 pull-ups is harder than 20 push-ups. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know niggas knew so much about gorillas.
Oh no! Like I said, I waited to the Try Hards. I seen like 5, 6 YouTube videos on the shit. I was bored. I had time. I was going to do it on a stream, and then shit got delivered. So sorry about that, Chattertron.
Now niggas know the psyche of the gorilla. Okay.
I just don't know 100 robot men personally.
Oh yeah, yeah. The real expectation is everybody runs away. One nigga dies, everybody runs away. That's what happens.
What's crazy is too. Once you start, I told y'all that one time I was like, we had to move a folding chair, right? We had to I'm at work and we had to move a folding table. And so, I'm talking about like the little plastic shit with the little swing out legs and you lock it in place or whatever the case may be. So I go to pick it up like this. The dude on the other end, you would think we was lifting the Chronicles of Narnia wardrobe. 2 hands, shaking like this. Trying to move it. We going from this side of the room to this side of the room. I'm like, because I pick it up and look this way to look where we going. And I look back and I'm like, no way we need to put this down halfway over.
That shit does piss me off. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be movers and shit that can't move nothing. I'd be like, nigga, what's going on, bro? But that's why you advice chat when you move, get old niggas. The old niggas do it. Let the unks do it. Them niggas
let a unk throw a punch.
Shit.
Okay.
That's what they'll say when they throw that motherfucker. Shit. not that little weak ass.
We're going to this. All right, Rab. A couple of questions.
What's that?
Over here sweating crazy.
No, they really is. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
A couple of questions for you specifically before we get into it. Okay, first, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Okay, what's that? You turned 29 this year, or you turned 30 this year?
I turned 30 this year in November.
Okay. Around same age.
We done had this already.
No, because usually they do it, but they was letting you rock. I had my bad, bro.
We wasn't gonna do that. Me and him about the same age. He older.
Damn.
Here you go. Okay, so for you specifically, when do you think that anime became cool? / do you believe in that notion that there was ever a time when anime was lame?
100%, no question. It's the same thing as people with the Melanin Magic in 2016. Like, y'all used to make fun of dark skinned brothers, and y'all used to make fun of anime. That these are two things.
You're wrong.
Really, do you want me to get full nerdy in on this, or you want me to just
go pod?
Because I can throw some facts on it.
Yeah,
so
go pod, man.
Resurgence of anime really happened when My Hero dropped, around the time that My Hero dropped, because people were so into superhero genre because of the MCU. My Hero is one of the biggest of the time when we start getting into like Crunchyroll and things of that nature, because people love superheroes. The superhero genre was going crazy for the MCU. We turn around, My Hero comes out, we got the superhero genre really thriving. So a lot of people were willing to go into the anime spectrum, or the whole spectrum of anime, because they to the stuff they were already watching. So like being start being okay because of these comic book movies and things of that nature. Now I can watch superhero stuff with my anime. That's around the time that like Fairy Tail and Sword Art start being.
Sword Art helped a little too.
But all those things really contributed to like really opening up the space for more people to watch it. And then we start pushing the already popular anime even more, like Dragon Ball Z's, your Naruto's, which is why we got like Dragon.
Did you freeze for anyone?
Designer clothing brand collabs. We got. But yeah, at one point though, no, you can watch anime. I got bullied in school for watching anime, and people love to pull the. Y'all was Naruto running and turning into Super Saiyans in class, bro. First off, we were children, so why did that matter? Secondly, a lot of us weren't, but still would see somebody reading a manga. You see me reading something right to left, so you gotta make fun of it. Like, it was at some point, but now you lame if you don't watch it. Like it's a complete switch.
Lame if you don't watch it. I don't know if we there. Well,
with my daughter's school, bro. If you a poser and act like you don't watch anime, bro, then they will straight make fun.
Yeah, people are pulling opposites now. I'm not saying it's the most popular thing, but it is now a thing to make fun of the person that says, bro, I'm above anime and shit. Actually,
kids make fun of everything now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swear to God, I heard that shit the other day. They was like, you don't know who Naruto is, and they cooked the fuck out of him like he can't enjoy Gumball. I was like, damn.
Well, then I will say, all right, for our community, whatever you deem our community to be, who is that one person? And everybody can answer this. I know there might be more than one answer. Who is that one person that made anime cool for as it is today? Who's that one person?
RDC World is a huge capitalist.
Damn. I don't know. Suck with it.
Without copying the answer, I think that might be the
damn, because that's technically the answer. Because when they started invading niggas' phones with this shit, the niggas wanted to know what it actually was. Shit.
You know what's crazy? Maybe it's just me. This is finna sound real crazy. I don't even really attribute RDC to anime. I attribute it more to like the different skits that are like not anime. So like Hood Olympics. And truly like the LeBron James, the LeBron James Cavs locker room stuff.
Yep.
I think of when I think of RDC, I think of that, but I can't not acknowledge that. I mean, they've had like a strong hold on anime for the past.
Oh, I got one.
The video of them going back and forth with anime things going viral changed a lot for a lot of people. Not just somebody who's always in the anime watch realm like that. Them doing a video like that, it was okay. You really say about favorite things. It's like that was a huge deal.
Yeah, definitely them skits and shit helped a lot. But now that we talking about it, I actually have another name. Y'all might think this is a polar bear in Texas, but low key Megan Thee Stallion. On the lowest of keys.
We were already.
But she got the section of people that was like, nah, that weak ass shit to like fold because homegirl Meg fuck with it. Okay, it gotta be something with it. So maybe Meg.
I'm gonna say metaphorically, that's the equivalent of me deciding right now not to sit at the bus and saying I'm a part of the civil rights movement that Rosa Parks was a part of.
I think
we were already way past the resurgence before that. It didn't matter if she did this.
Yeah, plus and maybe if you're talking about for women, maybe.
That's what I'm talking about. If I had to name another YouTuber from the men's side, when did Caleb start? When did Caleb start? Because Caleb definitely on the same type of timing as RDC, but his was all short form content. So yeah.
For me, it was Sage.
You always made me fall, bro.
Damn, you was blushing that hard? God damn.
No, I'm not blushing, bro. This nigga's a liar.
You saying
I'm probably gonna be the polar bear in this conversation. But in our community, I think it's always been prevalent, man. I don't know, bro. It's always been prevalent in our community, in the Black community. I'm speaking, and maybe I just need to stop speaking from my experience. And I'm, again, as a 27-year-old man that's going to turn 28.
Damn.
Next year. Gang, I don't know, man. Like, growing up, my older cousins watched anime and cartoons. I watched it. My little cousins watched it. My friends watched it. Niggas in school watched it. Like, that's why I disassociate. I mean, I don't want to say disassociate. I don't want to invalidate how other niggas grew up when it came to anime, but the whole crowd of niggas saying they got bullied because of it, man, they was making fun of everybody for everything, gang. Like, there wasn't nothing you could do that niggas didn't make fun of in school. Niggas made fun of everything, especially the younger you were. Niggas made fun of everything. I don't know, but I can't put my finger on a person or group that genuinely just made it acceptable. Niggas made it mainstream. RDC made it mainstream. Niggas said that's your
If you
man.
like
No,
anything
niggas
outside,
I didn't associate with was watching anime. Niggas that the cool niggas was watching it. The lame niggas was watching it. The homeless nigga was watching it.
if you
Oh,
didn't
I'm talking
watch
about Beast
anything,
Mode.
if you didn't watch Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon,
Naruto.
those were about the two, maybe Naruto, and that was even kind of pushing. If you watch anything out the core thing, 100% people on your ass. All right, I mean that's cool. Them cool, but and then you come in with a Naruto headband on, bro. You have a Kobe jersey and shorts on right now. What are you? You're cosplaying as a grown man. Shut the no. So yeah,
And I would say, and to argue that, if you came to school, it was cool to argue, hey man, Kobe had 30, that's fine. If niggas started bringing numbers in the conversations, oh nigga, you're wilding. If you, anytime you started to get a little too deep into something, pause if needed, niggas start flaming you because niggas is casuals. I'm speaking as a nigga who was trying to be Stephen A as a little jit, as a young nigga. I'm talking about field goal. You just bring up field goal percentage and niggas.
Whoa.
The fuck you think this is? First take?
That's
Field
true,
goal
but
percentage?
I think
Like
it's
niggas
special
is
case.
niggas will
I've
definitely
never seen that a day in my life.
niggas
Oh, no,
dead
that's true.
ass
That's true.
Nerd.
Niggas hate.
You know points
Somebody
per
just said it.
game?
Niggas hate when you getting passionate. Niggas hate when you bring up the non-casual thing to argue anything. So I can't agree. Yes, if you watch anything outside of the main, what you call it, the main animes that niggas watched as a kid, the Pokemons, the Dragon Balls, outside of that, yes, niggas would get their jokes off. My argument, niggas is getting their jokes off regardless.
Yeah, even now, dog. If you say right now, if somebody said, "Dog, all you watch is B-Stars," the jokes are flying. And I don't even know too much about anime, but I know for a fact
furry any day.
there's still some animes that get that off. I understand the distinction, and I do feel like there's a time period, and that's when you would attribute it to like RDC. There is a time period where expanding your anime vocabulary did become cooler. Like if you started to branch out into different ones outside of the core 3-ish, then it would be cool. Like for me in the middle school era, we weren't publicly talking about Naruto, but again, at that point in time, we weren't publicly talking about a lot because everybody's trying to impress, everybody's trying to be different. It was cool 2 weeks ago to talk about wrestling, and then all of a sudden now it's not cool. But I can say to Sage and Rab's point, at some point it became cool to say, like, I do watch Bleach, I do watch One Piece, I do watch My Hero, I do watch Attack on Titans, I do watch Hunter x Hunter, as opposed to in middle school, you might be able to get away with one of those, maybe two of those. You can still get away with DBZ, so you might be able to get away with two of those before somebody really starts looking at you like, man, what kind of nerd ass shit is that?
Yeah, put it
I
this
don't
way.
even think it became, what was it, uncool? I just think it became like you weren't getting cooked for it type shit. Like before you were getting cooked for it, now it's just another thing.
I think even y'all are low-key giving Dragon Ball a bit too much credit per se, because Dragon Ball people fuck with the fights, but that yelling shit, that's when niggas was like, like put it this way, niggas used to get on you for wasting your time watching that anime shit or wasting your time watching that wrestling shit, but then like you could watch Ben 10 and be passionate about it, no problems at all. And even if you got passionate about basketball, because Domo is 100% right on the basketball point. The thing is, at the end of the day, they're not mad that you watched the game last night. They may be like, now why the fuck do you know all this shit? But they're not mad at you watching LeBron hit the one-handed runner on Toronto or some shit. They're just mad you know about his stats. But with Naruto, yeah, but with Naruto, nigga, you could just say you could just say, yo, my favorite technique, the shadow clone jutsu, and they'd be like, what the fuck, you watch that shit, bro? So that's why I think it's.
Did you hear what you just said though?
Yeah,
did you hear yourself?
Come on.
I mean, we're talking about a TV show and a technique.
No, but we're talking about a group of 15-year-olds and a nigga out of nowhere Yeah, my favorite technique is shadow
Well,
clone
well,
jutsu.
no, don't.
You're
You
What
gonna
took
get
happened
it.
to
You took it
conversation?
roasted.
very
Whoa,
literally. Yeah, you took
You're
it
gonna
very.
get
bro, I'm
roasted.
whoa. More importantly, I'm 15, bro.
True.
What?
15. Oh, my point. 15-year-olds are dumbasses. They don't care. They're just saying they are gonna make fun of you for anything. Like
Yeah, no, you're
genuinely,
not making
teenagers.
fun of niggas for trying.
But you're not. But you're not. But you're not
Yeah,
making fun of
no,
nobody
no,
that randomly goes
Niggas
by dating.
100% made fun of niggas for trying. 100% in high school,
I'll,
niggas was
I'll
joning
say
niggas
this.
for trying.
I'll
Domo.
say this.
If a
If you said my favorite dunk of the year was this, you are not getting clowned.
Domo,
If I talked about my favorite moment in Naruto, niggas was clowning. There's a huge difference.
Even you said Naruto is already going above the line of what the casual anime watcher was watching back then.
And it was
okay, so that would be deemed as extra shit to these niggas though. But regardless, niggas would deem that as extra shit. Naruto was still
if you said my favorite person that handles an anime, and that's not the popular version of what we're talking about basketball, niggas still wasn't clowning niggas for liking and one.
Bro, if you
I love it. That's my dog.
If you randomly just out of nowhere blurted out, "Yo, Kyrie got the best handle in the league," niggas will start debating you. If you randomly,
it'll be on some casual shit though. It will be his tween not better than Curry's.
That's what I'm saying. But okay, cool. But if on some casual shit, you'll just be like, "Yo, fuck that nigga Frieza." They be like, "Frieza? Who the fuck is that?"
No, I think
they start going on that.
I think
we bullshitting today.
I think that's still surface level. I think if you say, "Yo, the strongest villain was Majin Buu," all right, cool. That's a cool enough.
Who the fuck that Buu nigga?
No, oh my
God.
y'all
lying, niggas. Come on, man.
I guess niggas just got different experiences, man. Because again, like I said, bro, teenagers made fun, and we're talking about teenagers. We're talking about high school specifically. Motherfuckers made fun of anybody for doing anything, bro. You were getting roasted. That was the nature of teenagers.
Now that less people get bullied for that same thing just proves the literal point. Because now a lot of people are more for people. You can watch all these things. Now watching like Beastars or something that's furry central, shit like that. When you get into the actual weird shit, yeah, you're gonna get clowned. But you can talk about a lot more shit now versus back then. I couldn't even talk about Naruto.
The line
in top 3. Now I can talk about 15 different anime. I can talk about
yes, because the line for what being the line for casual conversation around anime has shifted. So yes, the casual conversation isn't centered around 2 or 3 animes no more. You're right, it has gotten deeper, but there's still a level, like you just admitted, that niggas will start to clown you now.
No, that level doesn't exist. It's actual weird anime.
I want time frame. So Sage, at what age do you feel like you remember? You could put age, you could put grade or whatever, grade range or whatever. At what time period do you feel like you remember somebody like vividly bullying you, or and bullying being in quotes, but bullying you for liking anime?
Yeah, as you said, bullying far stretch. I would say in terms of like, it's not okay for me to just randomly talk about it, or not even just randomly talk about it, but to just have a conversation or people even know I watch it. I would say all the way until like high school-ish. We're talking when we're around, you said My Hero. I'll even go earlier with Attack on Titan in 2013. Because Attack on Titan was one of them ones where people started, where Dragon Ball was a bit older, because Kai had been on Nicktoons and Toonami. And then you had Naruto. I think Naruto was still kind of releasing chat, correct me if I'm wrong. But you had those two pretty much concluding, pretty much got all the nostalgia out there and shit. So at that point, okay, bro fuck with Dragon Ball and Naruto, and then Attack on Titan blew up, and then My Hero and shit blew up. But if we're talking like years where for sure you fuck with that anime shit is a thing, all day middle school, elementary school, stuff like that.
You said all the way until
all the way for sure.
What year did you graduate high school?
I graduated 2014, 100% in high school.
Wait, Sage, what year did you graduate?
2017.
So until 2013, 14.
I would say 13, 14 is where it started to die down. By the time it's dead, we're talking 2018, 2019, right before COVID.
Okay, let me ask Rab the same question. Rab, dang, I did not think Sage was gonna say that.
I got to say year. My junior year, 2013, is when I can honestly say I can openly like anime. No question.
What I say.
My sophomore year, no. My freshman year, no. Everything before that, no.
Telling y'all, bro.
I remember 2014. 2014 is when what was it? What was the Dragon Ball movie? First super movie.
Oh yeah, Battle of God.
Battle of God.
Oh,
Battle
that's
of God
100% 2013.
And me and some of my boys sat and downloaded and watched.
That's a fantastic point.
Nobody
Battle
cared.
of Gods.
But when it came to talking about anime, my freshman and my sophomore year was no chance. No at all. None at all.
Oh yeah, nah, niggas bullshitting right now. Then if we not gonna act like when Battle of Gods dropped, the movie that for a lot of people brought them either back to Dragon Ball or brought a new generation of people into Dragon Ball when that movie was out there. That's just a fact because it had so much hype. They dropped Super 2 years later. That is an objective truth. That's not an opinion.
I can't.
I'm not gonna argue based off. I'm not gonna argue with y'all for y'all lived experiences. Y'all lived it. It is y'all experience. I can only go based off of what I grew up in, and in my 4 high schools on 2 coasts in 3 years. I promise you, gang.
Elementary school
niggas was not getting. Niggas was not getting that type of treatment. Again, more than other niggas with other niches of things they like. My point is, high school kids are fucking terrorists. They make fun of everybody for everything. That's my standpoint. I'm just saying niggas wasn't singled out for anime. It wasn't like you listen to people now. It's like listening to niggas now talking about being bullied for being African. Like, buddy, I think you just misinterpreted what was going on.
People say that same thing when it comes to the dark skin thing. I don't want to hear it. I was African booty scratching my entire school career, but now we in Melanin Magic stage where everybody love the dark skin and blah blah blah, live in your chocolateness and blah blah blah. It's the same thing, bro. I dealt with
all I'm saying is I can vividly remember playing and trading and maybe y'all don't think of it as this, but playing with and trading Pokemon cards. Pokemon went into Yu-Gi-Oh!
The 2 acceptable ones.
Those were the 2
No, but I'm saying y'all niggas said got bullied just all throughout. So and I agree with you. If somebody in the conversation brought up Digimon, of course it is.
Digimon was too far.
Digimon is
Digimon is too far. Read a manga in class. It's too far.
Beyblade and Bakugan was fine too. I get that. Beyblade and Bakugan was fine.
That's what I'm saying. And that went into Beyblades. So I'm thinking about getting bullied for and maybe I just wasn't deep enough. Maybe I didn't go to Digimon or maybe I didn't go into Magic I don't know, but to say I think in middle school stuff changed because everybody was changing just to try to fit in with everybody. But man, I agree with Domo. Getting bullied up until junior year of high school.
It wasn't. Let me be clear for myself at least. I'm pretty sure Rab is about to say the same.
Bezos, y'all suck, bro. Y'all
that
suck,
was fucking insane.
They sweet, huh? They sweet.
We literally muscled him at the end of the game.
Nah. Hey, I can't do anything but just take it to the chin, man. That was embarrassing. God,
that was ugly. But when I say bully, don't get me wrong. I'll even give Domo this. I don't think too many people. My story, I didn't see people. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm saying I didn't see too many people once in a blue moon, perhaps, get physically beat up for watching anime. I didn't see that. What I did see is judgments of the room or shame to admit that you like something that went on for a long time. So that's where I would say the bullying was, but I wouldn't say that it was like a situation where if someone knows that you like Goku, now that they're just gonna fucking kick your ass every time and take your lunch money. It wasn't that bad.
I won't say that I never saw any physical shit because
I've
seen
physical shit, but not
seen
like,
people snatch manga out of niggas' hands just because they was reading it right.
Oh yeah, book checks for
I
sure.
done seen that shit. I done seen people snatch people Naruto headbands off, talking about they lame and shit. But we talking about I'm beating you up every time. No, it's but oh, you like the anime shit, don't you?
Yeah, that makes you like a blood or a crip off rip.
Oh, you like that? Yeah.
But shouldn't you tear somebody's headband up? All right.
Oh,
let me get into some of these super chats. We can move. I actually did not think that was gonna go that way. I'm very surprised.
That's the W yaps though, right, chat?
No, I just mean that people were getting bullied till junior year. I did not know. That's
why people hated that.
Yeah. Okay. Shouts out to K3HD for $9.99. Lock back in. Y'all lost. Lock in.
Now my monitor was.
Wait, no, I'm talking about Bezos. Play the sound.
I'm here. Oh, my bad.
First time super chatting. Been a mostly silent viewer since 9th grade in 22. Grew up with this podcast as a gorilla. I don't think 100 people could beat me. Okay. That was the one.
A gorilla with intellect might do it now. I ain't gonna lie.
That was the one.
That was one super chat.
That's his first super chat, ain't it?
Hey, that gorilla. Yeah, I don't know,
bro. Okay, speaking of some nerd ass shit, did anybody go see New Avengers this weekend? Well, my bad. Hold on, because I'm not even gonna respect that. Did anybody go see Thunderbolts this weekend?
No.
That's what the fuck chat was talking about. It was actually storming outside for me, so I thought y'all could see the lightning bolts. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I did.
I was supposed to go see it. I changed my mind.
Same.
Yeah, I heard it's good, but I hate that y'all can't even wait a week. Like, can I go see the movie? Whatever.
They die. I don't know. It's too late. If you wanted to see it,
this is not the podcast, man.
What's your opinion on spoilers? Yeah, how long?
Let's do this.
How long should somebody have? At least a week. The first, you don't get the opening weekend, and that's it. I'm talking about they open the movie on Thursday. Yeah, most of a lot of people got regular jobs. If we don't forget,
you don't have a regular job.
I don't, and I respect it because I understand that people. I had a regular job at one point. So with that, from Thursday, from that first weekend to the next weekend, start pulling stuff in that weekend. I'm okay, but I'm
not gonna lie.
Monday after opening, that is crazy.
Go ahead, Domo. Watch this.
Yeah, nah, gang. As a nigga with a regular job on the weekends, by the way, I only work weekends. If you really want to see it, gang, you got 4 days to see it. If you want to see it, you got 4 days.
Oh, you changed it.
The movie came out on I used
on Thursday. You got Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That Monday, nigga. If you ain't seen it, don't talk to me about spoilers. That's insane. What's crazy about that?
Let me ask you
2 sets of 48 hours, my nigga.
When have you seen
working a regular job? Some people got real life responsibility.
We all do.
I mean, I'm saying we all got the same 24.
Did you watch Sinners? Did you watch Sinners?
I did.
When did you watch it?
I watched it. I think it was the week after it came out.
Oh, this nigga don't like me.
No, I did not.
Just say that. You just don't. Wait. When did you watch Endgame? I'm assuming you watched.
Yeah, I watched it opening.
I bet you did.
Okay, if you wanted
to watch
it because at the time I could do that.
Well, no. I ain't gonna let y'all do that because Marvel Endgame was spoiler territory of hell. Somebody had the whole script of that. One of my boys sent this tweet. Turned out to be fake in the chat, but they were trying to spoil Endgame before it was even like over here and shit.
Y'all also normalize this because it's recent. It's a recency bias. This was not something we used to have to deal with. And I'm not talking about before this. I'm talking about in the past like 5-6 years. It's been super cool to spoil shit because most negative things and things that are controversial get pushed more. So no, this has not always been a thing. If this was 7 years ago, I wouldn't have to worry about shit getting spoiled. So like we just pushed that now it's okay. Like, no, you still respect
7
the
years
thing.
ago, you would have just went and watched it.
Oh my.
That's not true.
I will say specifically for this movie, Marvel did not care because they did try to spoil the whole movie with this new thing that they're doing with the new
Literally
Avengers.
on the Monday after, like
The Monday after is kind of crazy. At least wait
So-
the week
so-
after.
The reason why this is even topic of conversation, I don't, Bso's watched it. He can spoil it. If you
don't
guys
spoil it to me, I would prefer not to be spoiled about the movie. I would like
well,
Yeah.
Okay, I respect the people who don't want to get spoiled, so I won't spoil. I won't spoil.
Yeah.
enjoy movies so
I have,
much.
I have decorum. I have decorum.
Thunderbolts, nigga.
the thing that I don't like, the thing that I haven't been, okay with is because from what I've seen, they've made a decently mid movie, right? As at least
We're good.
I've seen the ones that have said it's been good. Those were people that I saw, like they watched it Thursday, Friday. The rest of the Weekend Warriors and the rest of the timeline, it wasn't even about that. It was back to sinners conversation, all that stuff like that. And I think that they're doing this shameless ass rename of the movie.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Look at Buddy in the back. That Bucky. Look at it. Look at how hard he going in the back.
I gotta get off of Rivals, man.
Look at how hard he's going. Look at him even right now. Come on, man.
Yo, you look like you're doing a Mr. Beast thumbnail.
I actually put 100 men against.
I'm not gonna lie, Bucky's character lost aura after seeing this. This is crazy.
Damn, really?
I'm just confused on how this spoils the movie.
Bro, obviously it's a part of the movie, which again, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is
So-
a part of the movie.
I think, and I know Bso's, you've seen it or whatever. I think that they recognize that this didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, and definitely delivered this earlier than just the Monday after. I think them doing this the Monday after is a real reach.
I don't think you pull that marketing scheme just like overnight. I ain't gonna lie. Like you have to pre-plan that.
No. What I'm saying is, I think that this might have been.
Later.
I'm saying I think that this might have been the rollout eventually. I just don't know about the Monday after the opening weekend. They go around and start unveiling and putting up new flyers that change the name from Thunderbolts to New Avengers. I think I don't even want to say it's like a thumbnail change, but think about if you was an artist, this might be an equivalent. You an artist, you've been promoting this album for the past year as this title. I'm telling you, it's got this. This is the new iteration of this, that, and the third. After one weekend, you change the title of the album. After people have been conditioned to search for this album.
I'll add on to that. That's the equivalent of you having an album that did well before, and you turn this into the sequel of that album.
Only after you've already promoted this random album title or whatever the case may be. Oh, this isn't doing well enough.
But it is doing well though.
The Chronic Part 2. Apparently, it's not doing well.
It's doing well, but it's not.
I'm
doing
seeing
well
very mixed reviews between
I-
chatters.
I think wait, just from a numbers perspective, from what I've seen, it's been doing well. So this
No,
whole
from a
idea of this
numbers
is like a
perspective-
YouTube 10 out of 10 that they just changed the thumbnail of. That's
We've been
I'm
seeing
not seeing
different
that.
things. I've been seeing
So it's not doing
boys
normal.
rated-
It's not doing normal MCU well. We're talking about because they've been chasing the end game for a long time.
Mhm.
So with that, that's what is happening. They want to make sure they keep their numbers up, things of that nature.
Streamer Sage inbound chat. Put a 1 in the chat if it's doing well. Put a 2 if it's not. Thank you. Carry on.
It's doing great for what it is.
I'm about to say, yeah, it might not be doing well in terms of the typical Marvel standard, but it's doing well compared to the shit that's been coming out the last couple of years, or what the expectation at least was. Again, I don't know, man. Maybe I just have a disassociation problem. You niggas didn't know that the fucking Thunderbolts were the new Avengers? Like,
The Thunderbolts aren't the equivalent to the Avengers.
I know they're not the equivalent to the new Avengers, but compared to what the fuck's been going on, the new superhero team, you don't think they going? Okay, I don't know, man.
They have given the whole set of Avengers, which would be still Captain America, and we can go through the list. They wouldn't be considered the new Avengers. They would be the Thunderbolts because that's their team. Now that you are saying this is a new Avengers, it means something changed in this movie that turns them into the new Avengers now, which is the whole thing. Again, I get the marketing employed, but I'm still gonna go see. I'm gonna figure out why you call them Avengers now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think after watching the movie, and again, I'm trying not to spoil here, there's just like a general plot point as to why they would actually even do what they just did. And again, maybe they're not doing as good as what they're used to, but from what I've been seeing, again, this is not like from a performance perspective, this is not such a bomb that they're just panicking at Marvel Studios. Oh, we got to change the title of the movie now to regain. Like, now I think what actually happened is they've had a great opening weekend, and they're trying to continue that momentum going into the second week through like this marketing scheme. That's what I've been reading.
Even with that thought process, which I'm seeing double-sided things, right? Y'all are right about this being bad for Marvel standards. It's above Eternals and Shang-Chi, but below every other Marvel thing or whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. But even like what me and Rab were just saying, even if this was a marketing thing that's supposed to be well, and we're trying to, continue this into the next weekend, the Monday after it releases, you change the name, which also conflicts as I just looked at it. Disney is still titling this as Thunderbolts. Now we've changed the name to New Avengers. I think this is like complicating it for your audience. I know it might seem like we're overly simplifying that, but especially as like creators, I think we would think that this is a bad idea.
Is it coming up as New Avengers anywhere though? Everywhere I look, it's still Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it's just it's just a marketing thing.
Yeah, it's just a marketing thing.
It's not that deep. It's just a marketing thing.
I've never seen this done for a movie ever, so it's an experiment. To me, it's an experimental marketing thing. I don't think it's really indicative of anything good. Like I think again, this is not something that you just pull off in a day. This was pre-planned.
This is what I'll say because I've seen tweets of people not trying to spoil shit and being like, "Oh, I understand now why they got the asterisk there." That brought me in. Just ripping it off, I can't figure out why it's that. Is like, okay, bro. I was literally be this mug, like literally give me a couple more days. That was like but it is what it is. It's not like they put out the whole plot of, well, maybe I don't know. I don't actually know. Not like they put out the whole plot of the movie, possibly. So I'm gonna go see it anyway.
I'm still gonna die on it. I'll wait till the second week numbers, I guess, in order to be, vindicated in my point. Y'all want to attach this to old IP so bad, while simultaneously, at least some of the messaging that I've seen is, hey, we've moved on from this IP or whatever the case may be. We've moved on from these concepts. We've moved on from these storylines, this timeline or whatever. But it seems like y'all are still backtracking because this is not booming like y'all thought it would. It's cool. I guess it's a cool marketing thing. If it flops for the second week, I think you just shot your load way too early.
They telling you to watch the movie and it makes sense, gang. Any thoughts?
No.
I'm just echoing the chat. That's what they were saying.
But y'all already had me when people were saying, "Oh, I understand why it's the asterisk."
Right, yeah, I kind of get. Yeah, I'm not slow. I kind of already get it. These the new Avengers. Like,
they had me when they had Red Guardian in it. I was like, I'm gonna watch it for Red Guardian. That's really it.
I've read books. I don't necessarily.
I'm not a fan of the Thunderbolts, but I was gonna see it just because I heard it was good. Then they said that got me. But
going into it, what I actually felt was like high expectations, because from what I saw from the timeline, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, this is a top 5 MCU movie of all time." I think even in the trailer, one of the quotes in the trailer is, quote, one of the greatest MCU movies of all time, which is a bold claim to put in your trailer, especially now for Marvel. I don't think it meant that. Like, I walked out of it saying, man, y'all tripping for saying it's a top 5 MCU movie of all time. Still a great movie, still a great watch. I would recommend y'all watching it still, especially if you're a Marvel fan. So that's really the main criticism that I had. But it was a good movie though. Definitely one of the top tier ones from since Endgame. Because I think since Endgame, there's a clear distinction between what's good and what's bad. Like bad is what, like Ant-Man, like the Ant-Man movies, the Eternals, the Marvels. Definitely not on that tier. It's on the higher echelon of post Endgame movies.
Since you did watch it, and you got to recommend it to somebody, would you tell them go watch that or Sinners?
Oh, Sinners.
Okay.
But if you're a Marvel fan, I would not skip this one.
Okay, this is my second time watching Sinners. It's me. I haven't watched Thunderbolts. This will be my second time watching Sinners. I only got $8. What would you tell me to do?
You've already watched Sinners for a second time?
No, I've already watched Sinners for the first time. This would be my second time if I watched it again. But I got tomorrow's like $6 Tuesdays at AMC or whatever. What would you tell me to go watch? I only got $6.
I'll go with Thunderbolts just off the strength of you can watch 2 good movies instead of just one.
Okay. I didn't like Bucky
screaming. You was trying to hate. Damn,
yeah,
you was trying to get the hate off.
I ain't seen chat so angry in a minute, fool. But we got some Marvel fans in this motherfucker. I thought I was the nerd that talked about anime on here, chat, but y'all niggas got pissed off.
Bunch of Davises in the chat, boy. Let me tell you, a bunch of Eternals was my top 3. All right, buddy.
Who said that?
Wait, what?
Davis said, I'm Davis from AMP said that not Eternals, I'm sorry. This movie, Thunderbolts, was a top 3. He said top 3 Marvel movie.
Top 5. There's a few people that said that. There's a few people that said that.
So you had that in the top 5?
Nah.
10?
Probably 15 to 20, like around there. But
damn.
It's not even worth mentioning at that point.
Yeah, what
about an MCU movie?
Hold on. Top 15, 20 nigga. Who naming 20 MCU films?
Not off the dome, but if I look up Marvel movies, I can name 15. It's like,
even if I think that's the point though. Even if because he probably can't name them just off the dome, but the fact he thinks he's in this half of it, mind you, there might be only like 25 Marvel. That's the back half. I'm seeing Sinners twice. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, Chattertrons is saying it's definitely top 10. Hold on.
I mean, I don't gotta listen for
I've
me.
seen
top
some
10.
top 10s. I've seen some top 5s. I've seen all types of shit. I'm gonna grade it when I see it. But
you know what? Infinity War. You taking that, right?
Infinity War, yes.
Is there any Guardians that is worse than it? Whether it's 1, 2, 3,
First?
I think the third is definitely better. I can't recollect 1 and 2.
All the Guardians are better than it. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably. If I had to put money on it, probably.
All the even the one with his dad. Yes.
Civil War.
Civil War. I got Civil War over it.
Okay.
The Thor movies?
Hell no.
No,
it's better than all the Thor movies.
All Thor movies.
Yeah. I don't like Ragnarok, so that's a bias.
Yeah, the first two though.
The first 2
Thors.
The Thor movies are not better than Thunderbolts. None of them.
Okay. Wait, Captain America, because that's the real question.
The first Avenger. Winter Soldier is probably better.
Probably.
I haven't.
Winter Soldier's high end for me. I love Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's definitely better. The first Avenger, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a minute.
Okay.
Iron Man movies.
Oh yeah, Iron Man.
It's probably better than one of them.
Spider-Man? Sorry to keep going, but does it sweep Spider-Man?
Sweep. Not sweep, no.
Okay.
It's a good movie though. I don't.
No, I see. Yeah, I'm seeing if it's consistent with where you said you probably have a 15, 20. It is based on what you're saying.
I'm taking my $6 and I'm watching Sinners twice.
Is it better than Morbius? Let me stop.
Madam, what?
That's crazy.
Winter Soldier, one of my favorite ones.
Continuing down the path.
Is it better than the first Marvel movie?
Oh,
Blade.
Cruz had a good question.
I'm so weak.
Cruz had a good question because there was a lot of uproar about them kicking Sinners out for this movie. So much so that there was there was so much backlash. They put Sinners back into IMAX select theaters. And all those movies sold out throughout the weekend or whatever the case may be. It might have been like 10, 15 theaters across the nation, and they put it back in IMAX. This is just a general question about movies. Is IMAX even worth the experience? Just as a whole.
They shoot it that way. But again, most directors do not take the time to actually go in and shoot specifically for IMAX. Most stuff is, what is it called? It's the same thing PlayStation games do when they call it 4K.
Upscale?
Upscale, there it is. They upscale the thing for IMAX and things of that nature. But most directors do not shoot for IMAX.
Well, but so
they specifically shot parts of Sinners for IMAX. You can listen to Ryan Coogler's whole 10-minute breakdown.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't know anything about all that, because I think that at one point in time, Tidal was like, yo, we got Tidal 5 music, it's amplified sounds and all this other stuff like that. Like people have pitched higher quality versions of whatever format. Blu-ray was supposed to be a better format and all that. If you don't know anything about that, you didn't watch the Ryan Coogler 10-minute, you didn't listen to Jay-Z talk about how their audio quality is going to be, you don't know anything about that.
It doesn't change what I just said. If they shoot for IMAX, it's worth it. It doesn't matter if you know that or not. You can tell the difference when you're in the theater watching, because you can visibly see the difference. But that's only if they shoot for IMAX.
You think the lay person could see the difference?
Literally, you literally can see the difference in the scenes in Sinners.
Go watch it. You can definitely see it. You can definitely see it. I think the conversation is if it's worth
IMAX,
it or not, though.
Just watch it in regular. Watch it in IMAX. You can see the difference. Then go watch it regularly. It's completely different. But that's why they shoot for that.
I want to say, not that I don't disagree with you, because I understand the concept. Plus, I watched the 10-minute video of Ryan Coogler. I get that. I'm wondering, just like the gorilla situation, if I take a random off the street and I gave them 2 movie tickets.
Just trying to cook the regular person this pod.
I'm saying, yeah, goddamn. These niggas can't do 10 push-ups. Can't see.
You think niggas can't notice the difference?
Watch bad movies? Oh my
This
god.
is the equivalent of you asking, can a regular person know the difference between a 3D movie and a regular movie? Yes, it looks completely different.
Omar, there's a visual difference. Why are you fighting this? There's a it literally changes aspect ratios. Like you can see it.
People stupid, bro. I don't know.
Have you seen the movie? Wait. Can I ask? Have you seen Sinners not in IMAX?
No. But I plan when I rewatch it. What I'm saying, it's not about me. It's not about me, because I'm gonna understand that. If this person doesn't even know what they're looking for, they could see it on the screen. I agree with you. And also, ultimately, the question is if it's worth it. I just wonder if the regular person could see these differences that they're trying to upsell us. Don't get caught up.
Okay, I'll give Omar this bail. When me and my girl watched it on IMAX, she was like midway through the movie. So what's the difference? But once I pointed it out, she was, oh, okay, pretty obvious.
Damn.
What quality does she? Well, you said she don't watch YouTube like that no more. I'm about to say, what quality does she watch her YouTube videos in? Automatic? Like I don't know, gang. I just feel like people can tell quality differences.
Do you think you could tell the quality difference between a picture that was taken from a camera that had a sensor that was 26 megapixels or like 45 megapixels?
Yes. You can see that. People don't know how.
You wouldn't explain it. Yeah.
Are we talking about you? She can tell what camera that I know the Ryan Coogler.
Is
that what we're talking about? But you can tell the difference in quality in a picture if you took it 2 different ways. You can see that. When they shot this, why does head bigger in this picture? Why does it seem bigger in this picture versus that one? It's skinnier in that. It depends on how it.
If
See the difference.
if they all looking at it on an iPhone, does it matter?
People are getting better at seeing the differences with AI and non-AI.
Yeah. Coming from a former photographer, yes.
We got to deal with this every pod, bro.
Literally.
Every pod.
Every time, man.
All right, no, but on the serious question though, because it was about is it being worth it? I don't know if I
Thunderbolts. I'm not seeing this in IMAX.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I think that especially because I watched Ryan Coogler's like breakdown as to what it is and all that. I believe it for Sinners, for I don't know, Lion King, Mufasa, the live action one in IMAX. I don't necessarily need to see that. There's a lot of stuff that I don't need to see. But the same reason why I have Spotify. They say Spotify is like the worst streaming platform out of the quote unquote big three when it comes to like audio quality. I'm sorry.
It definitely is.
I'm
it doesn't matter to me though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's even though it and Apple Music are the same price. It's just not worth paying more or switching to another system because.
Wait, so you can't hear the difference between like Tidal, Apple Music, and Spotify?
I think I can, but I don't think I'm the average person. And not in the sense that like. Listen.
Hey!
What I'm saying in that conversation, Domo. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Listen.
Bro, come on, bro.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if we got in the car, and on the way there, I was on aux, and then on the way back, you were on aux. Ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, first wave was like, shit was kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it was. It was just different. It was just, I don't know. Nobody's doing that.
So I'm gonna say I agree with you on that. Now, in certain situations, if you know how to work something like that, like you know how bass lines work with certain songs and certain apps and things of that nature, it can be an experience. But again, you got to be like super technical on that type of thing. Like there's some you can like use certain songs on Tidal and you can feel that joint all through the car, like the entire thing. But you wouldn't get that on using Spotify. But you gotta like super particular about shit like that. But no, so just being with your boys, no, that's not gonna matter, bro. No.
That's all I'm saying. When we was buying a TV for my living room, I was dead set on it has to be an OLED TV. My fiance was like, I just want a TV. I don't care. It could be a Hisense. It can be. I don't even know what any of that means. I just know that I need a specific size for the TV. I don't care about none of that. And I'm trying to explain to her, but once you see the blacks, like it'll all make sense. Her, if you don't fucking buy the TV, it's been 2 weeks now. We need.
I think that's different from the IMAX conversation though. Like we're talking about a whole different aspect ratios where the screen look different. Like people can definitely tell that.
Bezos, you talking to not the normal man.
But we're talking. But again, the conversation is worth it. So if you with your girl, and you say, yo, we got to see this new movie or whatever, but we gotta wait until Wednesday. And she says to you, I'm off Saturday or whatever. We can go see it. No. We can't get the IMAX until Wednesday. Is she gonna? Do you think?
Wait. Are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about Sinners?
No, not Sinners. Not Sinners. Just
if we're not talking about Sinners, then
no, not Sinners. Just I don't know.
They clone Tyrone.
Yeah, we keep using Thunderbolts because we keep kicking in Thunderbolts back. But whatever movie is coming back, whatever movie is about to line up a Netflix subscription. Whatever movie is coming out, you tell your girl you gotta wait till Wednesday to see it because the IMAX version is going. That's the time we get the IMAX version.
I wouldn't. I mean, I told you this earlier. I like my regular theater simply off of the fact that it got reclining seats. Like the audio is good enough, the video is good enough, but one got reclining seats and the other doesn't. One delivers you food straight to your seat, the other doesn't. I'm going to the reclining theater, man. Fuck that
Well, this
IMAX shit.
goes back into what we talked about
What theater you got?
a while ago. And I'm dealing with, you got to understand that I'm a film head. You got to understand that's where I came from, film school dropout. So you got to understand that I want to see this in IMAX for the film nerd in me. So you don't have to wait.
And if she say, all right, now this is a woman you just taking out regularly. She say, I'm
no, we seeing that month. We seeing it whenever.
We'll see it however fast we can get it. I agree. So therefore,
I'll go see the IMAX by myself.
IMAX is not worth it. God, I'm glad we got it.
Y'all niggas got delivery niggas in your theater?
Yeah.
You ain't never been to like them theaters, what you call it? That like it's like a restaurant low key or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's in North Carolina too.
You one of them people when they was talking about how do we bring people back to the theaters? That's like put chicken wings in the theater. There are chicken wings in plenty theaters.
They already got it.
Yeah.
It's
they got enough wrench in that motherfucker. That's the real problem. They got
I know for a fact.
They got wrench in my theater.
One near you. I know for a fact you got one near you. Just look up
luxury theater. Yeah,
I'm gonna say Cinema Bistro. That's what I think that's what they call it out there. Because when I was in Virginia, it was Cinema Bistro. Look that up.
What the fuck?
Dead ass. This shit's tough too.
They got full beds in some places.
Or dining theater. Yeah, the full bed shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Sage, I'm not gonna lie to you though. This is my thoughts on stuff like that.
What the fuck? These motherfuckers got sirloin steak in that motherfucker.
Sage, I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you though. If you're looking for a good sirloin steak, don't go to the movie theater.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like
if you're paying for a good drink, you're not getting it from that movie theater.
Yeah, I'm about to say. One time I made the mistake of trying to order like chicken Alfredo from that theater. Not doing it again. I'm gonna get chicken tenders. I'm gonna get a burger, even, stuff like that.
It's trying to kill two birds with one stone. Trust me, you want both of the birds with two different. You want to take your time. You want to go to the actual restaurant, and it's cute. It's a cute idea. Especially now, it depends on the caliber of woman that you're talking to, though. If she ain't never had nothing, oh my God, take her there. Oh my God, yeah, definitely
blow her mind.
That chewing gum steak at the.
I feel like I never looked at that shit. Is just foreign to me. Where is that in my area?
She not going to know no. Sometimes you got to get a Michael Kors girl coach or Ralph Lauren. Cause she gonna think, ooh, wow, I'm really doing something. Whole time you got it on sale at Macy's. It's much cheaper than the Michael Kors. It's cool. So just you would take that type of person there. She gonna think, ooh, I got steak, girl, and I watched the movie. She gonna think it's special. Whole time, this is the worst steak that you could possibly get in the area.
As long as it's medium rare, shit.
It might not be.
Nobody is not.
Yeah, it's not. That's what
that's like microwave, brother. Ain't no grill.
Everything is a preset on a microwave, gang. You don't.
I'm good. All right. I'm gonna just get pizza. Tenders.
Yeah, get the basic shit. Get
tenders.
That nigga order a steak. They press the steak picture. 2
What?
minutes pop up. 2 minutes pop up.
Wait. Them boys got air fryers in the back.
Them niggas like say, what would you like, sir? Let me get I'll take the steak. They just say, okay. Wait, you ain't gonna ask me how I want it? It's one picture, but
nah. We make it a certain way.
Hey, they cut it out the plastic. They spritz some water on it and they put it in there.
Whole time, Sage sitting in this seat. Damn, I didn't tell them how I wanted my steak. Wait, they didn't ask.
Nah, it came my way anyway, man. Don't worry about it.
Did I tell them I wanted my shit medium rare? I don't remember them asking me.
It's the beginning.
That motherfucker's
it's the beginning. Don't worry.
They're not giving you no real knife. You in the movie.
And you got a spork. You eating steak with a spork, nigga. Watch this movie.
And like I'm telling you, you take that girl there. You tell her, babe, they didn't even ask me what temperature I want my steak. She gonna be like, temperature steak. I don't
temperature.
Even
what?
Yeah. That's me. You
gonna know you made a mistake by the worker's reaction. Y'all ever seen people order shit that they done?
Order a
Steak.
steak at Waffle House.
Okay.
Yeah.
They gonna put it in. Oh, okay. Double barbecue.
You ain't got. Nah, he tried to get it off.
Oh my god, that was a perfect example. That was okay. Now, oh my god.
Friendly fire.
Oh my god.
Every chance, man.
If you say steak there, that waiter is gonna be like, Bradley, come over here.
You want the steak?
Come over here. First of all, he want the steak. Second of all, which button is that? I ain't never pressed it before.
Look, if it's a worker's first time ever making that, that's something that's ordered. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, nah.
That happened to me this weekend.
Lamb chop.
That's some shit I do just to say I did it though, bro.
Hey, they gonna ask you. They gonna say we had it.
Eat or lamb chop,
bro. Cause I ain't know they had DoorDashes in the theater, so I'm already intrigued.
Yeah, nigga, nah, you're a dangerous nigga. You just be doing shit just cause it's available. Nah, buddy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a dangerous lifestyle.
Bro, I'm like,
fuck it, they got steak at the movies. I might as well have it.
They got one, but you ask you for what? How you want your steak done?
Nigga, that shit, it take 2 minutes and 10 seconds, buddy. I don't know. Whatever it is, after this 2 minutes and 10 seconds is the temperature.
If my steak come out before my popcorn, I take it back.
He back there trying
Salmon
to
at the theater. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he back there trying to finesse it. Hey, steak is 2 minutes and 10. How I make it medium rare? Take it out at 1 minute 45. Just take it out.
Now they back there trying shit for real.
They experimenting on your shit, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't never go to a seafood place and order like land food. So why would I?
Oh yeah, you got beef with restaurants like cheesecake and shit. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, any restaurant that do like
cheesecake, the only exception.
Nah,
I ain't got beef with cheesecake, but most places I do. Most places that do that do.
Nah, cheesecake is on that list. You can't.
You can't a Mexican place doing Italian meals?
Mexican, Italian, Chinese food, and you do sushi.
Yeah, they got good lettuce wraps.
Oh wait. Chinese food might be the one place where I do got because them wings.
Yeah,
they can
carry out wings.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
The only time.
That's fine. What I'm saying is, if the Chinese place
got spaghetti,
I'm done.
And calzones? Come on, bro.
Like,
calzones.
Why you had calzones?
I'm good on that. I don't need Chinese food spaghetti. I don't.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't a lot of places that had a calzone.
I went to. It was a. I think it was a Korean buffet hibachi sushi bar, and even in that, all Asian, I guess. The sushi was on the hot bar buffet, like with the lamp over it. No.
Nah, buddy. I went to a Mexican spot and they had soul food. I almost protested.
No, that you should have.
I almost protested. I had petitions printed out and everything. You got me fucked up. Why is there collard greens in this Mexican restaurant? What are we doing? What is that? Yams?
Yeah,
what?
collards don't even grow down there.
How the fuck we get here?
Yo, Rab, your camera turned off, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a clip from your rage that we need to talk about.
Type shit.
Clip from your rage that we need to talk about. We was talking about a lot of food. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry as hell. I'm trying to finesse.
This nigga said they could be Chinese, Italians. All right, buddy. Yeah, right.
I'm trying to get my fiance.
It's a biracial restaurant.
I texted my fiance. I said Taco Bell would be crazy right now, wouldn't it? Thinking that she gonna pick up that you need to get up and go get some Taco Bell. She just responded, "It would be crazy."
Taco Bell, like
they brought back the chicken nuggets.
I know. That's why. That's probably why she told me. I done got it 3 times.
I'm dying by that. That's the biggest hate I've gotten for no reason. That shit was awful.
Nah,
that shit was boo boo butt.
It's real meat in there. Okay. So your rage has this to say about streaming. I don't know how everybody feels about streaming. But us as content creators, I feel like we should be able to put our little perspectives on it.
And then you do. I ain't gonna lie. Unpopular opinion. Desktop's harder than IRLs, man. I'm sorry. Desktop's harder than IRLs, bro. Being a good desktop streamer Take more skill than big guy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Be mad, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Yo, sit your ass down at this computer and entertain niggas for hours. I don't give a fuck. That's more challenging than doing hours. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Niggas gonna be mad. Niggas gonna be tight. I don't give a fuck. Cry about it, nigga. That's facts. That's
Yeah, he's farming right now.
Slight farm, bro. I see.
Rab, what's the hardest form of content, if you feel like there's even one?
The hardest form of content.
Podcasting, short form, long form, video creation.
ISIS vlogs.
Short form content. Them people who can drop a TikTok every day, like Tony Stavovici or whatever. Dog, that shit is being funny for a minute and whatever every day and dropping like 4 hours. I don't think that's extremely hard. Right with that, I think streaming regularly is up there too. It's entertaining. I hate when people be like, "I never got no talent, bro." It takes a lot to keep 100,000 people interested for hours, bro. Like Jesus Christ,
100,000.
I hate streaming, but that's me.
Yeah, he does. Don't worry, Chad. I've been trying to get him out of motherfucking YouTube only bag. The nigga is scary for no reason, bruh.
It's not scary.
Yes, you are, man.
Hey,
Man, niggas just lying
to myself for hours.
Whatever.
Shit.
But oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think that one of the issues now, and that we'll answer Rage's question. I think that the issue now is that everybody thinks that they have to be everything, which like the algorithm or peers tell you that you have to be everything. I commend people that found their lane, stay in their lane, and don't try to force it into other lanes. Because ultimately, I think that some of these people are only doing it because it's a money grab or their friend or peer said that they should be doing it. Some people are just video creators. Some people are just streamers. Some people are just short form creators. Some people are just podcasters. And in fact, some of y'all would be better at doing another form of content creation than the one that is so popular right now. But the only reason why you're doing it is because it's so popular. It's some streamers. I think people make this argument about Agent a lot. Agent is a better video creator than he is streamer.
Oh man, I got the agent.
You think Agent's a better creator than?
Well, let me say.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, actually, I believe that about Agent.
He's a good streamer, though.
I believe that about Davis as well. I think he's a good streamer. I think I think what he's better at is creating planned out videos. Now, are they going to receive the love that streaming does? Probably not.
The love my ass. You're not gonna get the bread that streaming gets him.
That's where I was going with it too. Especially we talk about the trade-off between like time. Because even when he first started doing that, I was still around. And I remember him going a whole day making a car video. I'm talking about spending the like 18 hours, like up early in the morning, late at night, making a video. And it being like a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. Hell, even if it was a 3 out of 10. In 18 hours, he can put up fucking 40 stream clips, dog. Like a movie is serious. And make way more money.
That'd be it.
But what y'all thought on what Rage said?
I've had to take on the pod multiple times now. I wholeheartedly agree with Rage. I think we've had this conversation. I don't think as a collective we're really stream watchers, but literally just take time out of your day when you really got free time and watch a IRL stream. I'm telling you, the allure is literally just them being outside and that being different from what people typically see on a Twitch stream. They're not really doing anything. They're just walking outside, chilling, like not really even conversating. It's just something different to look at compared to a typical desktop stream. That's the allure for a lot of these IRL streams. But yeah, with Rage, like being entertaining while sitting at a desk, and because you're gonna be forced to either be a top tier yapper or to really be creative with the things that you do at your desk. I think I think desktop streamers just in general are more skilled than IRL streamers. Like IRL streaming just feels like a fail safe at this point.
I think only thing I say with the IRL streaming is I think you have to be super particular on like the actual setup you have with a lot more than like desktop streaming. You can have like a lower power computer and all that shit. But like you keeping your phone on and shit and like making sure you can see chat and all that thing with your phone. That setup you gotta be like way more particular with IRL shit. But other than that, like, desktop streaming is definitely harder. Like, bro, ain't nothing going on in your room unless you caught with that damn iCarly setup. Like, nothing's happening in your office.
Yeah, I disagree, man. He just hating on DDG. That's all this is. This is DDG hate. Niggas see DDG coming up. Now desktop streaming is the wave. It's so much harder to desktop stream than IRL stream. Yeah, man. You're a hater rage. I see through you. It's fine. That's just that. Honestly. Like everything y'all said was great points. Null and void. That nigga's just hating on DDG.
I did not think
Sponge DDG was a crazy IRL streamer.
I don't see that. I guess for me, I'm going to echo what everybody else has been saying. For sure, without a shadow of doubt, desktop is harder. The only argument is a low-end, lazy desktop stream probably is a bit lazier, worse content than a low-end IRL one. Maybe that's where you could go. But especially if we're talking about a peak desktop stream and a peak IRL, odds are is the guy that did peak IRL just is doing an activity, maybe perhaps even an activity that not many thought of, but he's doing an activity that's very fun, interactive for those at home as well as for himself or herself. But a desktop stream, you're playing in a limited field. You literally have to either be funny, as Soul said, yap it up, and you have to and despite you physically not doing shit, you have to stay energized the whole time with the fat bright light in front of you. You don't get to move. You don't get to sit down and just breathe a bit. Obviously, you're sitting down, but you're not. It's different when you do it, because I know that's going to go missing for a lot of viewers. But trust me, it's way harder. It's way harder.
People nosy. people just nosy, bro. Like, they care about what's just going on in your back, like going on while you outside and shit. Like, people just nosy.
Yeah,
I think that's plays a part.
I guess I'll play Ultra Lord Devil's Advocate here. Maybe the idea that in IRL streaming it's less safe, so maybe therefore it's harder.
No, I will say this.
I'm just coming up with shit. Like, I don't think it's close.
Let me stand on the ledge with Domo. Let me put some hate out there myself.
Oh wow, okay.
There's a good argument that desktop streaming was never supposed to be content anyway. Right? You was never supposed to be watching somebody watch a video. You was just supposed to watch the video. Right? So having another man or woman scream at the camera is not entertaining. It never was entertaining. You just fell for it because the government shut us down.
Yeah, no, reaction content was a thing way before that. I think the concept of a lot of people who here's the thing, a lot of people end up watching videos by themselves. I enjoy watching like people react to my stuff, because when I create, I'm creating by myself. I have people send in lines, it's like my boys and stuff. And sometimes I have some of my guys stop by and they record here. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm creating that shit, bro, I'm by myself, laughing at my own shit. So like seeing somebody physically do that, I'm still not a reaction video like super fan or nothing, but like I can understand why somebody watching a YouTube video by themselves will watch a creator do that. So that's not lonely as shit, but you got somebody to laugh with right now.
I'm glad you said that. It do sound lonely as shit. I get the concept though.
Sound lonely as shit.
I'd argue IRL streaming sound more lonely as shit. You can't go outside yourself. Like, goddamn.
Actually, yes. Yeah, the idea that you fucking hungry. Oh, no, the fact that you so hungry you saw someone else go to McDonald's and then said, you know what? Now I'm gonna go to McDonald's too. All right.
Yeah, so we're rounding the corner and saying that streaming is lonely.
A lot of content watching is lonely.
A lot of content.
I mean, when you get parasocial with it, the answer is yes across the board. But in general, I would say no. But
W twerk DDG just got W twerk.
Oh, what?
I'm saying that's how they be. That's how they be in the chat. W twerk, man. Oh man, you catching it, big bro. I don't know. This is like just based off of what I started off with.
What the fuck?
Is there a content creator that y'all think would succeed in a different style of content than they are already in? My first off top, I think Duke Dennis would be like one of the best podcasters in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think Duke Dennis would be. I feel like.
I think he got a lot of stories to tell, for one.
Yeah, one, he has a lot of stories to tell. He has a lot of life experience. I don't think he would be super boxed in, super niched in. He already gives, as the kids call in these other communities on Twitter, unk content, which is like really adjacent to podcasting. I think there's not too many guests that would be out of his wheelhouse and out of his realm where he couldn't have conversations with them. Yeah, I think Duke Dennis would do great in podcasting as opposed to especially desktop streaming. I think the desktop streaming is really limited. He works well in conversations with other people.
In those terms, shit, I'm trying to think.
I kind of thought that one through for real. I've been
I'm
wanting
about to say, yeah, I ain't thought about it.
D Block the podcast. I'm ready. You can get women on there, men on there, other men, other women in there.
I ain't got nobody right now. Let's see.
Yeah,
Mr. Beast, the Twitch streamer. Nah.
That ain't it.
Nah. Yeah, I'm literally just thinking of shit right now.
It's probably the reverse. I think Deshae was better as a YouTuber than streaming. Like every time I give off that take, I ain't gonna lie, I'm referring to Deshae most of the time.
Oh my god,
I still agree with the Asian a better YouTuber, but again, I understand for the back end. I can't like, but I used to watch even when he used to do like 2K tweets and like have people throw their 2K memes and take shit. I used to watch the hell out of those, but I'm not watching Asian streams. Like,
you know what? He just go ahead.
I was gonna say, is it because he's a different person on the streams as opposed to the videos, or it's just different content as a whole, and it's just not?
It's a mixture of both. I think that the personality he uses on his videos is more like fake YouTube 2K detective versus you just being Asian, I guess, on stream shit. As well as I'm not the target audience for streamers. I'm not even streamers.
That's fair. That's fair. That part is fair.
I would say he just made a little return. I didn't see the video, but then apparently got banned. I think Soul actually would be a really good streamer. I can see it.
He's already killing it.
Yeah, I can see Soul being a good streamer. Corey, maybe. Corey's a question mark, but I think Soul is definitely going to be a really good streamer.
Corey would.
Like, because the scary game streams, nigga.
Problem is you can't disappear off Twitch for no year. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
Yeah, true. You can't do the breaks on Twitch does for my aspiring motherfuckers. Twitch does have a low key algo, bro. I be noticing that shit anytime I take like 4 or 5 days off. I come back, them shits is.
It's an algorithm to it.
Yeah.
You best believe it's Jake back there pressing the button though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Speed would be a fire vlogger. I ain't gonna lie. If Speed really like embrace vlogging, like real vlogging, he might be a better vlogger than a streamer.
Okay, we're reaching.
That's to see it to believe it. I gotta see that.
I mean, his stream, especially now, feels more vloggy. So I see the vision.
Yeah. Now, like how he's doing content now, not when he was playing 2K and bouncing ass on.
I also think he wouldn't get fucking doxed as much if he did that. So yeah.
That too.
And I will say, because I get not equally as popular, but another big name, I do think Casanet's videos, his YouTube videos, and maybe you know what? Maybe it is because we are not the target audience to consume streams for real.
I'm about to say that's technically just
because that sounds like now it sounds like Casanet's YouTube videos are better than his streams.
Yeah, that's because it's just vastly different content to you. I would even say that his streams are probably just better. But then again, he's just hit a new ceiling to do more shit, and he's chosen to do it on stream. So we don't know what Kai at this status. I mean, maybe he does still do YouTube. If he does, my bad, gangy. But we don't know what Kai trying to explicitly do YouTube at this status would do. So maybe there's
He does like every once in a while he'll put out a video. Like every once in a while. I'm trying to even find his. Because even if you search,
his last one was 7 months ago, then 10 months ago.
But wasn't it the mini movie or something like that?
Nah, it was bringing Mr. Beast's credit card to the hood. That was 7 months ago.
Okay.
Don't lie, that's kind of crazy.
Fire content, man. Yeah, man. Fire content, buddy.
Stupid.
Look at that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch.
Then you find out the hood was just a regular neighborhood. He just found the black people in it.
Every time, Jesus.
Nah.
Don't get me started. Oh my god.
I think you've already started.
Oh, they got T-Mobile as the top comment too. Yeah.
Oh, I know there was one year Bruce dropped like a documentary on himself. That shit was fire.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he might be better than a streamer though, but I just remember that shit was fire when it came out.
Bro, I'm looking at Kai's videos. There's no way. Yeah, Kai make better videos then, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna watch that Mr. Beast one. Let me read this last super chat. That's my closing question and get up out of here.
Tight shit.
Shouts out to Great Warrior for $10. Now I've already lost the super chat. I don't know what happened to it. Great Warrior sends $10. Say Omar drank straight haterade today.
Did you?
Listen, man. Sometimes you got to be different. Sometimes you got to be controversial. Okay. Before we get out of here, Rab, what should we be doing in Houston at the end of the month? Oh shit, y'all know it's May.
It is May, yeah.
My God, it is May. I thought I was finally getting a fucking stable life. You catch a flight. God damn it.
Yeah, no.
Okay. What should we be doing? What should we be doing in Houston that weekend? What are some things that you're gonna get into? And does DreamCon have the baddest women?
DreamCon definitely has the baddest woman, and this is why, because you got a plethora of different lifestyles that come together, and they all black. I love it. With that, a few things you should be doing. I know I'm there Wednesday to Tuesday, so I'm there almost a week, whatever.
Wednesday to Wednesday of one week.
Wednesday to before the weekend starts. I'll be there Wednesday to the Tuesday after the weekend's over.
I'm enjoy that week.
Okay, baby.
Yeah.
So that Thursday night is R&B only that somebody's throwing. I'm be at that. There is a content creator cookout. I recommend if anybody wants to, go be content creator, chopping up with people. I'm probably not gonna go to that, but they got their thing. Every night there's gonna be an after party after DreamCon. You got the official ones, which I don't usually recommend because it's just a bunch of people standing shoulder to shoulder, trying to get as close to RDC World and MP as they can. Personally, you can catch me at either any trap sushi stand or any land party event. They got R&B, they got R&B night, they got a 2000s versus 90s night, they got a Houston versus New York night. There's a bunch of different stuff going on. It's going to be those type of things during DreamCon. There's going to be a bunch of different panels, a bunch of different big creative things. I know they had karaoke last year where it was just a bunch of motherfuckers singing trap music all together in unison like a choir. Like, don't miss anything. My only rule for me, and I'm not speaking to nobody else, people like to stand in line for their favorite creators. I get that. I don't stand in line. If I gotta stand in line, I'm going somewhere else. But that's just.
I wonder if that young lady is gonna be there that was like 2 years ago now at this point, that was complaining about standing in line to see some bros.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember that. That's what made me buy my ticket for one day.
That might have been last DreamCon. That was last DreamCon. It wasn't even 2 years ago.
No. It was the one that we went to.
That was the one we went to.
And we didn't go.
Was it the one we went to?
Yeah. Yeah, and she was so mad about.
Yeah, that was it.
It was 23 because some I don't. Oh, they probably did, but what's it called? She was so mad about standing in fucking line.
Yeah, it was for some bros.
That's natural selection, though. Y'all gotta learn.
Are
how to
you?
move it.
I remember I made a video about it.
I made a video about it too. Yeah. She was tripping. She was tripping. Although she had some valid points about the passes and badges and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
but here's the thing: people ain't been to other conventions. That's a convention thing, bro. Like we don't see no think pieces about New York Comic Con when that shit happened. But when it comes to DreamCon, yeah, y'all gonna get on asses. I get it, bro. This only been a thing. It ain't even a decade of doing it, bro. So yeah, some things are just not gonna be in full order, which is okay with me personally. But I'm not waiting in line no hour and a half for some burgers. I'm sorry. I mess with y'all content. Cool, bro. I'm not. I'm just.
I think the only thing we waited in line for real was the Family Feud thing, and even then, we did not wait in line, nigga. We skipped the line. We just said, "Fuck, there's an open door right here." All right, nigga.
We waited.
There's an open door right here. Fuck that.
We waited more in line to get into the actual convention center than waiting in
the
line
actual events.
for the event.
If that's not
waiting in
the
line.
line, bro, it's a million things going on at all times, regardless. Like if you don't get to the Family Feud, bro, it's 5 panels going on, and one of them got fired. Them underrated panels really be it. Because they be on like some real love shit when you get in there. Like,
but I think that they want to see their favorite creator, which is cool. Their favorite creator should be walking around all weekend. But if you're gonna, if this makes you have a bad experience, also, I'll say this, if you come to DreamCon, and they said this back then too when all this was going down, if you come to DreamCon for that one experience, and your happiness is contingent on having that experience or not having that experience, I think that goes for anything in life. Like, you're gonna set yourself up to be more disappointed than not. I wouldn't even know.
It's too much going on for you to be stuck on. Oh, I wanted to see this one person, and I had to stand in line for 4 hours to see Burley's, and I'm losing my mind now. Like, yeah, bro, it's okay.
And I got the super pass, and I had to wait. Like, all right, bitch. Like niggas is dumb. Niggas will see an hour-long line. Where does it end? Where's the beginning? Where's the end of the line? Like,
bro, bitch. I swear to God, last year, bro, we was in the Austin Convention Center or whatnot. It was time for basketball. Bro, the line went from the entrance of basketball around the entire con. The end was at the start of the line. And I'm talking about around the entire convention center. You think I'm waiting in line for, bro? The basketball highlights on Instagram. Let me get it.
Yeah, I don't know. In my real life, I'm not doing that. I'm not waiting in line for no food. So I damn sure ain't waiting in line to see something that I could stream on Twitch right now or see the highlights
in like 5 days, 3 days. Like, I don't
literally
days. And you'll see that shit in an hour on Twitter.
They drop some highlights that night.
Yeah,
you'll see that shit on Twitter.
And niggas be waiting, boy.
I swear, it's just too much going on. I will always recommend when people be like, "Oh, this is my first time at DreamCon. What should I do?" I always recommend, "Hey, do not play Wait in Line Simulator, bro. Do not play that game. You will be in them lines." This is what made me do that. My homie, favorite senpai, she had a meet and greet. That's my homie, so I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna stand in line for your meet and greet." Bro, I'm in 3 panels in her meet and greet line, and it's somebody I can literally see right after this. I said, "Oh, I'm not standing in another line while I'm here." From that point forward, I was just going to random panels, going to like random stuff. They be having random people do like, there's some people that just start doing random shit in the middle of like the gathering areas. Like it's always something going on.
Yeah, they did a contest of like who had the best One Piece costume or something like that in the middle or in one of the convention rooms in transition for another one. But that's because there was so much going on and all these other lines and all this other stuff like that. It's about what I agree. It's about what you make it. I wouldn't advise people to.
Higher time, baby. If you see me, I'm not sober. I promise you.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Rap so petty, everybody.
Yeah.
We want to thank Rap for what is that? Oh,
You got scared of the Simpson?
No, the door opened.
Ah.
You can hand it to me. That was crazy as hell, and I knew she was coming in here. I just didn't.
She got Taco Bell?
No, she didn't get Taco Bell. She told me to eat the food that we made yesterday, which is a burger.
Oh, what the hell? I'd rather have that. What the fuck?
Burger and soup.
No, but have y'all ever had Taco Bell though? Taco Bell kind of good now.
Have you ever had
Not as good as that? That burger look mad good.
It's a burger.
Y'all dick riding the burger. It's Taco Bell.
He ain't made the
You dick
burger.
riding Taco Bell.
He ain't made that burger.
I made the burger. I'm the one that made the burger.
As much shit as
You made the burger and you not gonna stand on business versus Taco Bell is crazy.
I made the burger. I think very highly of my cooking abilities. Dog, a crunchy taco right now.
Oh my god.
With a chicken quesadilla and the chicken nuggets.
Sound like a nice tour to the toilet.
I didn't understand what my mama meant by we got McDonald's at home till I started making McDonald's at home. I'll take a homemade burger I made over that anything. It's just convenience, bro. That's about it.
Omar, you grown as hell looking at that plate like it's a non-chocolate cake when you ask for chocolate cake. Buddy, just go to Taco Bell. Just go.
What's the soup looking
Your
like?
bro want to
What type of
celebrate
soup
shit
is
go
it?
so bad, bro. Get a
In
margarita.
In the bowl, I had made some squash and some carrots. I had braised.
Okay, I see why you sad now.
I'm about to say eat like a rabbit.
What? Eating a burger.
But now he defending the food all of a sudden.
Burger with carrots and
Y'all
squash.
want me to have fries? Yo. All right. Yo, first of all, I
ain't gonna eat it.
I made the squash.
Your palate is crazy.
Y'all gotta relax, brother. You gotta get your veggies in.
You know, that
Now he
burger
hungry.
does
Now
look
he
good.
hungry.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that burger does look ass. Hold on.
Squash and carrot. Oh, now you love it. All right, but he was just looking at it like it was the plague.
Oh, as soon as we get off, I'm going to Taco Bell.
It's like just go to Taco. You was literally me mugging the plate, nigga. Just go to Taco Bell.
I've legitimately never had a burger and been like, bro, you know what? Hit with this bitch right now.
Carrots and squash. I didn't even know that combination went together. Nigga, carrots and squash with a burger. That's new.
So I gotta have fries or chips or something.
I didn't say you had to have fries.
I think
Now carrots and squash.
There's other vegetables.
Oh,
I had sweet potato.
Look,
with it.
even if I went to a Chili's right now, ordered a burger, a bowl of squash is not an option for a side.
I ain't gonna lie, broccoli would have been more acceptable than squash.
An ear of corn would have been more.
Cabbage, nigga.
Why do y'all think y'all funny though? Y'all I'm sitting here trying to figure. I'm waiting for a good joke. It's good. The squash is good.
It didn't look good the way you was looking at it at first.
The burger cool. I mean, I made all of it, so I know.
Are you trying to convince us that the squash is good for yourself?
Because the way you was looking at it, I could tell.
The squash is.
So here's my problem, right? You thinking about this Taco Bell and shit, right? And I ain't even touched this burger. Like the burger, you chose the squash over the burger.
Because we still on the pod.
You munching on the squash like.
I'm not gonna lie, the way you was looking at that plate, I should have known it was fucking squash and carrots in that bowl. I don't know why I said soup. You was looking at it like it was squash and carrots in the bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, soup would have been devious because I ain't never heard nobody
Burger and soup? That's what I thought it was originally. Tomato soup and a burger.
This ain't no grilled cheese.
I genuinely was like, yo, what is he about to dip that burger in? Like, what is this nigga got a burger there? What is he dipping it in?
French onion burger.
And I'm like, all right, so he got that look like a spoon burger and soup, I guess.
But none of this is funny though, because I'm saying it's good. So I don't even understand the conversation no more.
Why do you want Taco Bell?
I understand why you want Taco Bell. My bad.
Yo, what?
Taco Bell nuggets?
Is it good? All right.
Squash and carrots.
Is it warm at least?
Yo, stop.
It gotta be warm.
What you mean, a burger? Yes. Why wouldn't it be warm?
I don't know what you got going on. I don't trust you
because
anymore.
You went for the squash first. I'm I'm making assumptions.
It's not warm no more.
That's good eats right there.
He ain't even
I
swallowed
don't
yet.
believe that bite, dog. That
He
bite
making a TikTok video right now. He gonna spin it right after.
That nigga chewing. You're so
napkin,
good.
Napkin that came out. Yep.
Yo, all right. This has been another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Thank you to our guest, Rab So Petty, for being petty.
Hey, man.
Okay. Damn.
Right after this.
Where are the keys?
Rab, say goodbye to the. Did you unlive us?
No, not
No,
yet.
I'm about to say, yeah. Rab, say goodbye to that people, man.
All right, man. First off, thank y'all for having me. It was a wonderful time, wonderful conversations. Can't say that about all pods. Some people can't have good conversations, but it's all good. I thought of that. I'm Rab So Petty, aka Hood Up King. I'm gonna catch them in Dream Time for sure. We can, link up, have a good time. It's gonna be great, man.
Facts.
Almost that
For
time.
sure.
I was gonna say something woman related, but never mind. What's it called?
Oh, and if you're 200, listen, if you're 200 pounds and dressed like Rose from X-Men,
All right, man.
I need to clear off my cosplay bingo board. So, come and see.
Cosplay bingo.
Sage, please say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. Well, speaking of cosplays, we gonna have anime night. Y'all better not dress up as the characters, but we gonna have anime night immediately following this stream for realsies this time, because if I don't think I have a video for tomorrow. So I'll be streaming in about 10-15 minutes tops. Y'all take care, stay blessed. I'll see you all real soon.
Be Sos. Say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I ain't got nothing to promote. Just had a good time with the bros, man. Also, Celtics, y'all failed me today, man. God, that was horrible. I'm sorry.
It was a 25-8 run.
That was crazy.
Holy.
That was crazy.
Oh,
I thought it was sweet. I really thought it was sweet. Hey, Celtics in 5 still. So
Oh, wow.
One.
I'm gonna have to go watch these highlights while I eat my burger. Domo, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, chats, we my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back here on Playback tomorrow, streaming the game, getting into some other madness. Is there a condiment on the burger? Is it? And I swear to God, I'm only asking.
Omar will remember this.
I looked at the clip. I looked at the clip of when niggas was trying to get on me about my burger. I seen that clip recently. So now I gotta, is there condiments on the burger? Like you got?
Yeah, there's ketchup and mustard. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
And nigga said it's squash.
I ain't seen no drip.
I'm hydrating that burger.
Squash on the burger.
I know better.
The condiment is squash.
No, follow me again.
Squash.
Follow me now. I'm saying this right now.
Carrot paste.
Don't ever say that I'm the bully. Don't get upset when I take it too far. When
asking about the burgers taking it too far.
You feeling invalidated right now, dumb.
I feel it. Yeah, don't talk about me invalidating. I understand what's fair game now, and since I got the green light,
if I come back as a guest and I got a bowl of peas with a grilled cheese, please talk that shit as you want. I beg you, dog.
Y'all laugh at Rab. Yeah, laugh. Y'all gotta be here. He don't gotta be here, but I'm telling y'all, that's cool. That's cool, man. No, it's fine.
Now I only assume you be having those obscure side items. You get like pizza and cauliflower.
He having fun.
You trying to get back for double barbecue. That's what it is.
Domo, right? Especially Domo, right? Okay. No, this is good. You done?
Man.
You done? Rab, y'all good?
I don't got no look.
Rab, get him in. Go ahead. Yeah.
Wait, whoa. I got one question.
Oh, we got one more.
What you drinking with that meal?
I'm drinking a body armor. Okay. Is that okay?
Keep it going.
Okay. All right. Everybody good?
I'm good, brother.
You're not gonna bite it again?
All right. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Peace. I'm streaming for real.
Oh, I get it.